Man United taking on Nottingham Forest, and I really hope this is not the part of the season where we start to unravel and we lose our heads, because that second half capitulation in the Europa League is incredibly concerning, and now all these injuries are piling up. I don't know how we're going to cope without Martinez in defence, but this is the time for other players to step up in the attacking department and of course in the back line as well. For my prediction, I hope we can still get a 1-0 win.
For me, I'm going to go on and do a score prediction of Manchester United to win this game 3-1. I think Anthony will have a blinder against them today. I think Casemiro might get a goal. I think Casemiro might pop up with a goal. And I'm going to go with it. And if he does start, and I think he will start, for all the boo boys and everything, is Harry Maguire to score the third goal. So Manchester United to win 3-1.
Quick prediction here for the match day for the Forest, for the Paddock, from the sunny south of France, where it's freezing cold, but you don't need to know that. Anyway, I think Shaw's hopefully going to come back and he's going to play centre-left, because Martinez isn't going to be on. And hopefully he'll choose Lindelof, so we don't have another Harry Maguire escapade. And anyway, won't go into that. We'll do well, the rest of the team, especially with Marcel coming in, and we're going to go 3-0. 3-0, come on. Up the Reds.
Hey guys, so I saw the preview and noticed that neither of the guys chose Sabitzer in the team. I think Sabitzer had his best game for United midweek, and Ten Hag likes to sort of stick with players that are in form. So I don't think that he'll be dropped. I think that Eriksen will still be on the bench. I think it's a bit too soon for him to start a game. So that one change, I think, will happen. I really think that it's going to be a tight game. We're not very good away from home. I'm predicting a 2-1 win, but it's not going to be easy. I'm hoping that Martial comes to the party. Cheers.
Ross Murphy and my Paddock matchday predictions. Manchester United take on Nottingham Forest at the City Ground. My score prediction for the game, I'm going to go 2-1 Manchester United. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to Stretford Paddock. And as always, come on United.
What's happening, Paddock? Sam from Real Reds Talk here. Just wanted to give my score prediction. Also shout out to Jay for having Nick on the channel on Friday for the preview. Much appreciated. Check us out on YouTube if you're interested. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. I think it's going to be a sticky game. It's not going to go well. We've got a lot of injuries, lacking Marcus Rashford. So yeah, 1-1 draw. I hope I'm wrong, but yeah, don't see this game going well. Up the Reds.
Monday Juma here from the Man United Agenda. How's everyone doing? Big up to the Stretford Paddock. Score prediction time. I'm going for it's going to be tough. A 2-0 clean sheet away win at Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest obviously struggling with relegation, really going to be pushing for it. We played them recently. Don't feel they got enough quality to beat us, despite our woes in defence with Martinez and Varane being out. But I still think we got enough with Eriksen, Casemiro and the boys up front as well, with Anthony and Sancho to deliver. 2-0 Man United away from home. Let's go.
Hello and welcome to Stretford Paddock. This is the watch-along for Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. Should have said it the other way around. At the City Ground. Top of the table meets bottom of the table, but sort of in between. The box-to-box version of that.
Yes.
We're on the 18-yard line for the top of the table.
Yeah.
They're on the 18-yard line for the bottom of the table.
Right, I'm with you.
It's big for both teams.
Yeah, man.
I'm joined by Adam McCullough. How are you?
Right.
I like your, sports jumper.
I love sports.
Yeah. Kid loves sports, man.
What are these basketball teams and that?
The NFL team. No,
NFL.
IPL teams. Yeah.
Right.
Indian Premier League.
All right, okay, yeah. Like it.
And Jay Mott is here as well.
Yeah, man. I'm depressed.
Why are you depressed?
Because it's so horrible being in a scenario where you're hoping Arsenal are going to win the league. And they can't even do that anyway.
The reason he's panicking is because he thinks City's going to win the treble.
I do.
What he doesn't realise is we're going to beat him.
Right, okay, yeah.
In the final. Football heritage, man.
I hope you're right, bro.
And if we don't beat him, Danny Welbeck will look after it for
Danny
us.
Welbeck. I was buzzing me that he scored yesterday.
Oh, mate.
I was
He missed the
absolutely.
sitter. But you know what, to be fair, come back at him quite quickly.
Listen, doesn't matter what
So
he
we'll
misses.
defend.
It's what he
Danny, man,
scores.
reply to our DMs, bro.
Yeah, Danny. Never mind the fact that we're playing you soon. I'm sure the Brighton fans won't mind if you come on the channel and chat about how much you love United before you play us.
Yeah, no, they'll love that.
Yeah, they'll respect it.
So with Arsenal then,
Yeah.
2-1 up, they've got a penalty to make it
2-0.
2-0 up, but then
Oh,
back
sorry,
2-1.
I interrupted you.
Then they get a penalty to make it
3-1.
reclaim that 2-goal lead. Saka absolutely Mo Salah's it.
Awful penalty, by the way.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Awful.
Is that what we do now? Every penalty
anyone
this is
says-
Mo
Mo
Salah's
Salah's
it.
now
But if it's
become
left foot and
a
you open
verb.
your body up and you miss
To
it,
Mo Salah it.
you've Mo Salah it.
Yeah.
You know what's the worst? When the keeper dives the wrong way and you still like.
Rashford.
Would you rather the keeper saved it or you just missed the target completely? What's
Bowen's on.
worse?
Bowen's
One
on.
it.
Bowen.
Oh,
What's
Oh.
worse? What's the worst feeling?
Worst feeling I think is keeper saving it because you've been beaten by someone. At least if you miss, you've only lost to yourself.
Do you think?
But like Andy Cole said in our interview with him,
Yes.
the keeper's there to do a job.
Yeah. If the keeper saves it, at least you've hit the target.
Or did he say that in the filthy fellas?
No,
thing?
because
I got confused.
The worst penalty I've ever seen.
I think he did. I think he did.
Yeah, we spoke to him the same week, though,
I think he was arguing about one-on-ones.
Yeah,
And the filthy
with
fellas.
PK Hubble.
Yeah. But anyway, if you want to check out what he said on that.
I'm on filthy this week.
Oh,
funnily
yeah?
enough, yeah.
Go on, lad.
That'll be good fun.
You're the new Andy Cole.
I've been called that many times.
Yeah.
The brown Andy Cole. They called me back in school.
Ah!
Bollywood Cole.
Sorry, that was just because West Ham nearly scored. Right, let's get this West Ham game is too
Souček
distracting.
just doesn't
Get your
look-
thoughts in the comments.
I'd rather have
What are you
Souček
doing?
than Weghorst, you know.
You what, sorry?
I'd rather have Souček than Weghorst.
Yeah.
It's the Weghorst thing now.
Sorry,
Right.
sorry.
Let's go through the team.
Let's go through the team.
Yeah.
So here's United's team to play
Sorry to kill
Forest
the
today.
vibes.
Yeah.
We've got De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire and Dalot. I want to get back to that centre-back partnership in a minute. Then we've got a midfield three of Fernandes, Casemiro, Sabitzer, and a front three, same front six actually as the other day. Anthony, Sancho, Martial. My worry with that front three is
It's
they've
so
all
good
got
that
about
Rashford
60.
might struggle to get back into the team.
Not that. They've all only got about 60 minutes in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Martial.
Anthony should be fit enough. by now.
Sancho, it's like a given now. He comes off after
But
an hour.
Sancho was doing that even before he had his
Yeah.
break and that's always been the case. He did that at Dortmund.
I feel Anthony could do a full night.
Yeah, maybe Anthony's.
Yeah,
But
We don't want Marshall to do a full night because you want him to be able to start the next game. Because if Rashford's missing again, you
Nah, I
need him
hear
to
you.
start.
Because are we at the stage now where we're just going Ilanga and Weghorst and that are just write-offs?
Yeah.
Because it feels like, and I feel the sad thing for me about the Sevilla game was like, against Betis where Weghorst came on, started, was trying loads, he kept going, got his goal eventually, was buzzing. He seemed to come on against Sevilla like he knew, like, I'm out of my depth here a little bit. It
Mate,
looked like
that
his
one thing
confidence
where
was
he
gone.
stopped the ball and he could have just passed it to Ilanga or done anything.
Yeah.
This
I
is
mean, he did
distracting.
pass it to Malacia. He gave it to someone unmarked in the 18-yard box with a clear sight of goal. He didn't do that.
I think,
bad,
you know what
did
the trouble with that is?
Malacia, by
it's
the way,
that-
not in the squad today.
No, I
But
think
Mark Gerardo is.
Yeah.
Or as we call him in where I'm from, Spain, Gerardo.
Nice.
How we call him.
Nice.
I think the problem with the whole Weghorst thing is that still. If you take that still and you think he made the wrong decision, it looks bad. You know when people took that screenshot?
Nah, but it was bad because I remember thinking at the time.
No, I did think that.
But although at the time I didn't think
But it
pass it
looks
to Elanga,
worse.
I thought shoot.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. His confidence has
Why
gone.
are you not trying to
Like
spin
a
and
month
get a
ago,
shot?
Yeah,
he was
shoot
shooting.
that,
He
bro.
was. He wasn't shy of shooting, was it?
Although we weren't scoring.
No, he wasn't. Hey, but he was having a go.
It was shooting.
He was at least trying.
Yeah.
He wasn't scoring, but he
But
was shooting.
he would have been
scored a
better
goal,
off shooting,
yeah.
and a striker in the box with that should have just been putting his foot through it.
I know. If you,
We had some chances though, man. That was at 2-0 as well, wasn't it?
Oh, mate. Seriously. Arsenal are actually shit.
So on the Arsenal
but
point then, because we've not
don't
really
worry.
gone over that properly. You want Arsenal to win the league, don't you?
Obviously, yes.
Of the only option.
I'd rather United, but we're not going to our. So,
We might.
yeah, that's the spirit.
We might. There's chance.
There's
Marshall's
always,
back now.
exactly.
We got Casemiro and
If you remember.
imagine, if Casemiro never got suspended for like quarter of the season, which I think it genuinely actually
No,
probably
it is.
is.
The funny thing is, that's true.
If he never got suspended for a quarter of the season, and Martial was fit for, let's say,
Half the
50% of the games he missed,
half the season.
we win the league.
It's a goal, that.
Oh,
How the hell has he missed that?
Antonio
Mikel
with the free
Antonio,
header.
that is an absolute
Arsenal are going to win this game and
sitter.
win the league. That is
Honestly.
where you go, we want it.
That is awful.
That is, I would have scored that, Weghorst would have scored that.
I think he would have done. I think anyone would have
Yeah,
done.
I wouldn't swap
except
Weghorst
Mikel
for Antonio
Antonio.
still.
It's
Rob
just,
Holding gets absolutely done there.
yeah,
Offside anyway.
I don't know.
It's close.
Was it square?
That's what I'm thinking. Oh,
Shitheader
it's
either
not
way,
hit the
isn't it?
target as well.
To
4
be fair,
yards
the
out.
angle is nuts and the defender's jumping up at him.
It's not easy,
But
but you'd expect him to do.
You're a
something.
striker, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Or is he? He was a right back once upon a time, wasn't he?
yeah.
Yeah, he was.
When he was at Sheffield Wednesday.
Nottingham Forest, wasn't
He's been around. I don't know his career. I remember him at Forest. Was it Wednesday as well? I'll take your word.
Yeah, it was at Wednesday
Yeah.
for quite a
he?
while.
But yeah, we'd have won.
He's older than you think, isn't he, Antonio? I was thinking at first. I thought he was like 23. He's 31.
I remember when Rio absolutely threw me
I know
under
where
the
you're
bus
going
on
with
Twitter
this.
about Declan Rice.
Your big mistake with Mikel Antonio.
Yeah.
Tell the
I
viewers
was
what you did.
I was talking about the here and now, about
Yeah.
West Ham's academy being overhyped because of the past.
Yeah.
Obviously, you had great players like Rio, Carrick, and X. But on Twitter, I never got to give this context to my
Yeah.
opinion.
This was
I just said,
because we were linked with Declan Rice. wasn't it?
I just said their academy is a bit overrated because of the World Cup and that, and
Yeah.
that-
And then you listed
that
some
Premier
players.
League players
Yeah.
that come through, and I said like, who's come out recently? You know what I mean?
Well, then
Kieran Richardson and
the-
Mikel Antonio, and then I got pulled up on Mikel Antonio.
That was that one little mistake there. And then the fact that Rio quote tweeted you.
just with the eyes.
Yeah.
No, with that face, bruv.
And this was before, we had any
Absolutely
connections to
throwing me
Rio.
under the
Now
bus.
you just get on the phone and go, yeah.
You're playing it.
Back in those days, though, it was like.
So do you want Arsenal to win the league? Obviously,
This is a safe space
It's
to
only
share.
going to be Arsenal.
I'm a
and City
bit
that win it.
torn.
Because I'll be honest with you, I'm amazed at how many people online are actually like, I want City.
Why
United
are you
fans.
amazed?
Because I just thought it was a given. City
what
3
you
in a
got
row.
to realise
City could. I'm not saying they will,
is-
but could win the treble. I thought, who gives a toss if
Not
Arsenal win it?
every United fan is from Manchester.
I understand that.
So they won't have that local hate. They won't have neighbours, cousins,
Yeah.
friends, family,
And if you don't live in Manchester,
in-laws.
you haven't got City fans near
That's
you.
a very good point.
And
I'll give you that.
yeah,
I'll give you that.
And I grew up, around some Arsenal fans. Obviously, there was everyone United, Liverpool. I never met a
good,
City
innit?
fan until I met Boovy. I've never really got to know City fans. Even Liam Gallagher and that used to run around pretending they were Celtic fans for half the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they did.
So
Good point.
I'd never been in a position where I had a reason. Obviously, when I was growing up as well, the '99, they were in Division 1. They had those few wins against us with Sean Goulter and all that. And I always wanted us to beat them. I remember Reddish who doing that thing, Manchester is Reading, at Main Road and that in the last. But I don't have that same.
I understand that.
But
Steve.
footballing wise, I want Arsenal to win it.
Yeah.
Personal headspace wise, I want Arsenal to flop it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But
You're not.
I want Arsenal.
Like
to win.
even I think Ronaldo Brown is he wants Arsenal to lose.
And he's from Manchester.
He's like, I don't care, I hate Arsenal.
Well,
Like, the
how old
fans-
is he? He's 23,
Three.
isn't he?
Yeah.
So his first ever memories
And
of
also,
football are...
It's weird because
Wenger.
I think our kid who's like 30, your age, 33, he's similar.
Well,
he hates
I'm
Arsenal.
23.
Sorry.
Mate.
He's still Marcus is 10 years older than Maka.
Yeah.
He's like, he hates Arsenal because he grew up with that whole, Wenger,
Yeah.
the season where he drew 12 games and all that nonsense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there is a
Same.
bit of a
And yet
generational
somehow,
thing.
but we went through so
Also,
many
their
years of
fans
Arsenal
are
being
absolute
shit.
morons.
But that's I think I
That's
did,
the thing, innit?
Before, I didn't mind. Obviously, I minded, but of the two, I would have preferred City to win it because I just couldn't bear, from a footballing perspective, a team that was down and out, laughable. Just you can take the piss out of Arsenal. It's safe. They're not even getting Europe kind of team. Certainly not top four. To then get better than us, overtake us, and win the league before we do, felt like it would sort of compound how bad we've been over the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Whereas now, when I see how comfortably City just dominated the game against Bayern Munich, I know it wasn't that comfortable, but dominated the game
No, they did.
scoreline-wise.
They did. They absolutely
Like, I
bossed it.
think the only way they aren't going to win a treble is either we stop them in the FA Cup, which after the Martinez and
gonna
Varane
happen.
injuries is going to be difficult,
Yeah.
or Arsenal stop them in the league.
The winner of United Brighton wins the FA Cup.
I hope you're right, bro.
And Real Madrid beat
How on
City.
earth, no offence, could Brighton beat City in that final?
Mate, Wigan did it.
Yeah, but that was
You got to remember
shocking.
City are City.
I know, but Pepper's lost 2 finals in his life.
I might not be from Manchester, but I know
Yeah.
that.
Pepper's lost 2 or 3 finals in his whole career.
Yeah.
It's rare.
He'd
He'd
also
lose them to Brighton.
won loads of European Cups and was great in Europe until he met City.
Nah, I hear
Saka's
you.
just headed one wide. That's
Brighton
why-
are good though.
Brighton are amazing.
Like,
They
Brighton could
I
do
know
madness.
it's not
I
really
don't
a
think they
measuring
will,
stick
but-
because Chelsea are awful. Who would have put? Let's talk. How do you put? How do you? That's like us going. Let's bring Ralph Ragnick back.
No, isn't it? It is.
It's mental.
It is. It's
Except there's no connection to Ralph Ragnick.
Yeah.
Let's bring Giggsy back.
Yeah, it is. It's
See if
it's
we can
insane.
get him off
No,
track.
it is. Because like, there's nothing in his locker where you go. Lampard's a good.
I can't say bring Solskjaer back because bringing Solskjaer back makes more sense than bringing fucking Lampard
Yeah,
back.
because he didn't.
I'd
Lampard
never
didn't
compare
even
the
have
two.
a run like Solskjaer did.
No.
Lampard was never like made them a little bit scary at times. Like people, we used to beat
It was
City
3
at the
points
Etihad
at
for fun.
Chelsea against Chelsea under Lampard. You
Yeah.
we'll be.
You weren't scared of him
No.
at all, and it's like.
And I've
to
never
bring him
felt
back-
that way about Chelsea.
Yeah.
Even back in the day, the Vialli days and that.
No.
You were worried about going there.
Of course you were. It's like we had a horrible record at Stamford Bridge, and that kind of ended when Lampard took over.
Yeah,
basically.
bizarre, really. Isn't it?
Like, we started winning there, like
We
now
drew
and
there,
again.
you know. That's annoying. That is.
No.
That's
It was
when we
a
were
penalty,
absolutely
wasn't it?
flying as well.
It was a penalty.
Yeah, quite a light one. It was McTominay that gave it away, wasn't it? It was probably just. We've had a few of them this season where you go, well, probably just about. It's very rare that there's like those are going for us.
Considering, remember the one on Sancho against Newcastle, and there's been a few others as well where if that, then that one has to be.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it evens
Well, like,
itself out because
yeah.
you get 3 more points. On
Like James
Newcastle.
Garner the other day on who was that on? There was stamps on his shin.
On Wan-Bissaka.
On Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
If Casemiro's getting a red, that Garner one has to be a red.
No, there's no consistency.
Yeah, that's
There
the
isn't.
problem, isn't it?
And it's
Um,
like I don't even think that Ghana one was a red, but I don't think Casemiro's was.
No, that's what I
either.
mean. But they're almost the same tackle.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Going
I
over the
agree.
ball accidentally.
And you got to stop
planting
this,
it on someone's
slowing
shin.
it down when you're looking at it and taking stills of it.
Yeah, I hate
Because
that.
like even the Sabitzer one, you remember when everyone had a still, the one against Leicester. It was like he hasn't. If you watch it in real time, he barely touches it and then
pulling
pulls
his
out.
leg out. Yeah.
But if you stop it, like it looks like it's a stamp.
Are Arsenal going to get a goal here?
Yeah.
No, I think the Reds have gone.
I think they're gonna
And you know what
win
this-
the league.
Do you know what fucked it for me? Or when I realised they're going to bottle this? Zinchenko
Because
on
West
the bench
Ham are in
crying.
danger of going down, you know.
Zinchenko. Someone
on
wants
the
to check
bench
his
crying
bank
after
account,
that- after
mate.
that
He
2-2.
gave away that game.
But
He's every
that's-
right to be
Mate,
crying.
But the
Trent
fact-
absolutely.
Yeah, but you
done
can't
it.
be.
I know. You just stood there.
The thing is, though, you can't be crying.
Do you think there's
Shake your
anything
head,
in?
carry
No,
on.
you're right.
You know,
I don't
if
mind
Xhaka
crying
doesn't
if you
push
win.
Trent, do you think Arsenal win that game? Do you think moments like that do turn
Yeah.
football games?
Yeah.
Because we've been in stadiums where you then go, oh,
It's
fuck
like a,
these
you know when like
twats.
yeah, it's like
everyone.
you know what? That's why I used to love Rafael de Silva, right? If you ever use having a bad game or a game where he would go through someone and
Yeah,
get
yeah.
everyone going.
Ignited
You
it.
need something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Rooney as well,
Yeah,
remember?
like just go through someone or kick him or whatever or kick off with him and gets everyone going. And Anfield was quiet as usual until then, and then he got them all going. And then
It
Arsenal
reminds me
just-
of Keno, and he goes, "Just kick someone, make myself feel better."
Yeah.
Exactly. No.
Essentially doing a watch song for the Arsenal game at this point, but I think that's pretty much fair enough, isn't it? When it's such a big
Well, we're
game.
not. We're having a chat about Roy Keane.
With Arsenal
How
in the
good
background.
was that? Babies.
Baby.
Baby.
And
I
then
love
just
that
the
extra
extra one at the
baby.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extra-
The
Just
man-
as someone else starts to talk,
Yeah.
hits him with another baby.
He knows
Like
what
a
he's
young
doing.
Justin Bieber.
He's just got on like he's naturally miserable, but also naturally funny.
Do you not think he's funny?
No,
I think
no,
he's
he is.
hilarious.
He
mate.
is.
Like you can tell he's well funny.
But we've all met someone like where they just have that.
He's
just come through
and it
the-
adds to his funniness the fact that he's so dry and miserable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like the opposite of Michael Richards. Michael Richards tries to be funny, he's just annoying. Keno actually is.
But you know,
He's
Michael
quite
Richards
moist
with
and
Gary
funny, isn't he?
Lineker and Shearer.
Yeah.
I hate to say that. It's actually quite good. They're actually quite.
It's funny where
together.
like I've seen a couple of them where like they were naming the best midfielders he played with. And Shearer said Robert Lee and Tim Sherwood, and Mickey Richards just started laughing his head off and was like, because he's got like De Bruyne and Torre or whatever, and he was like, and you can see Shearer was like kind of fuming a little bit because it's like,
That was never going
Also, why didn't Shearer say, I know he won the league with them, so he wants to be nice, but why didn't he say, like, Scholes or...
nah, I think it was club. I think you had to.
was it
I,
in
think,
the
I
club?
presume so. You're right. He could have said Scholes in.
Maybe
never gonna
Lampard,
say-
surely, as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah.
he wouldn't have played with Pete Lampard.
No,
but,
he just got to have played with him.
Yeah,
hasn't he?
but... Yeah.
No, but
I think it had to be the club because then.
because otherwise he could pick Gascoigne.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
He would have
exactly.
picked Gascoigne.
Yeah.
But like,
Okay, fair enough,
but if
then
you
it's
look
club.
at Shearer for his midfield
Yeah.
sort of teammates,
Who are his options?
like David Batty.
Alberto Solano.
Yeah.
I know he's a winger, wasn't he? But
They haven't. He hasn't
David
got.
Batty had a whole career, and all I remember of him is missing that penalty against Argentina.
No.
Could've
Was
said
it not
Nicky-
him that started fighting with Graham Lasso when Blackburn got in the Champions League?
Oh,
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Shearer had to split them up. Fighting with each
Corner
other.
to West Ham. They're going to score here, you know. This is an embarrassment from Arsenal. This is genuinely
Arsenal really
embarrassing. If you're 2-0 up in any game,
Might put
with
some money on
6-7 games left in the league and you want to win the league, and you're 2-0 up, you have to win that game. This is the exact sort of thing that everyone was on about when we're saying we're going to bottle it, you're going to bottle it. And for the whole season, so many people
You know what, as well, if they
Arsenal 'cause
win-
they knew this would happen.
If they win here and they win against Southampton, it would have been 9 points clear. And although going into that game against City, and City would have had 2 games in hand, but then if you draw that game, you're 9 points clear with
also
2 games in hand.
yeah.
And you're nice, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
with
yeah.
like, oh, Megsies!
And also, City aren't averaging 3 points a game, are they? So statistically,
Nah,
they
but
might not
it's City
necessarily even
now.
win those. That's true.
City aren't the same City as they were. Like,
No, they've gone into demon mode.
they've
haven't
gone,
they?
yeah,
This is
they're
what City can
clicked.
do, though. They'll win 20 games on a
Yeah.
spin. They do it all the
Clicked, innit?
time, don't they? It's well annoying.
Remember when we used to be like that?
Yeah.
Everyone would go, United are going to come good at second half of the season. And you're like, we're probably not this year. Really, you just... Because that's how, as a fan, you're still stuck in the moment of, fuck. I remember when Liverpool beat us 4-1 and I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember?
We've
We lost
blown
to
it.
Fulham next week. Do you remember?
Was that when Rooney launched the ball?
Yeah,
Like
and he
that?
got sent off. We had 2 red cards, and we were like, don't worry, we're still 5 points clear of a game in hand. Went to Fulham next week and lost.
Yeah.
And you're like, hang on a minute, the wheels are coming off here. But Fergie's just Fergie'd it, innit?
Fergie does it, doesn't he?
Do you know what I mean? He just
Was that Makeda, yeah?
That was the Makeda year, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2009.
I get confused sometimes.
Nah, that was...
What was the year when... Was that when Mascherano got sent off? When did
No,
Mascherano get sent
Mascherano
off?
got sent off at Old Trafford in
The following
2008.
season?
Nah, the season before.
The season before.
When Nani scored that worldie. And,
Arsenal.
and you remember, he wouldn't leave.
Yeah,
He wouldn't leave, would he? He got sent off and he wouldn't leave.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I do.
I used to have my old
Arrest
season
me.
ticket near the tunnel.
Sit on the floor and
it
say,
was
"Arrest
mint-
me."
Yeah, because he was right near the tunnel and he was getting pelters for
that's
ages.
awful.
You don't get that anymore, do you? You know, people getting mad and throwing their seasons to get people.
Yeah.
You have to throw your phone. Everyone's got a QR code. Like,
Yeah.
just
If my
launching
Apple Wallet
screenshots.
was in person,
Mate, you've absolutely sold it. If you throw your phone, you've got a lifetime ban. They know who you are because you're going to get banned.
because you got your
Yeah,
phone.
You got your missus and child.
Yeah,
and-
yeah, that's what I mean. Picture you.
Nice family
And,
picture.
and your little Monzo card in the back of your case.
Yeah.
So that you can't get home.
You can't get home. You're walking home with a ban,
Yeah.
and you're probably going to get nicked when you get through your door. Like,
I'm
it's
battered
not
off
the
the
one.
missus.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the police
Explain to your missus why you're trending. Why are you trending? Tell your kids why daddy's trending.
Right, 1 minute left in this.
Come on,
Arsenal
Arsenal,
game.
you stupid, useless.
You can't be 2-0
Oh,
up
they're so
in
weak.
2 games in a row.
Honestly.
Do you reckon Declan Rice goes to Arsenal?
He suits
been a
Arsenal
lot
because
of
he's
talk about
overrated
that.
anyway. Hey, he'll fit right in there.
Is he going to pop his little flaggy up as soon as he touches this?
This little flaggy.
What's he doing there?
West Ham need to win, don't they? Probably as much as Arsenal, really.
It's like you were saying.
I've still got David Moyles in charge. Chris
David
Moyles.
Gargoyles.
Come on. Sack.
There's probably a picture of Chris Moyes. You know, with that guy who draws the pictures and it'll be like
It's in
someone
my
has his
yeah,
face
yeah,
on
yeah,
someone's
yeah.
head.
20 seconds for Arsenal to save their title challenge here. Tell you what, if they draw
What are
this,
you
we're finishing second.
Imagine.
I looked earlier, we were like 20 points behind him.
Yeah, similar kind of points.
It's
We're
so
averaging,
annoying when
Yeah.
we're
he's in
averaging
this
9
race.
points a game. At
Just
the
need him
minute.
to lose 5 games. On the
Well, he's
spin.
in the box here.
They've shit it. What happened
Shit
there?
it. They bottled it. Full time.
Full time. Arsenal throwing
Ham
away a
2.
2-goal lead.
Arsenal
week on
2.
the spin.
Mate,
Throwing away
that's
a
them
2-goal
done.
lead again.
Hey, absolute bottle
That
jobs.
City's won the league, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
So the league table now, as it stands, hopefully we'll be able to get a graphic in the next few minutes. I'll give him a few minutes. That's fair enough, isn't it?
I
didn't
might
say
be looking at
immediately.
it was the look from producer Ethan's face then when you said that. Looked like a man who's like, what?
Look like a man who sat next to someone who's going to have to do some work.
Rashford's not playing today,
He
so
didn't even make it.
it's safe to
Um,
tweet Rashford scores that, innit?
Yeah.
So the league table as it currently stands then, Arsenal played 31
I like that.
points,
I like
74. City played 30 points, 70. So here's the thing, it's still in Arsenal's hands. If they beat City at the Etihad,
Yeah.
they can still win the league. It's not happening, though, is it?
It was in Arsenal's hands last week when they were 2-0 up against Liverpool.
No, I know.
It was in Arsenal's hands today when they were 2-0 up against West Ham.
But what I'm saying
they
is-
went and blown it against West with David Moyes' bubble-blowing bastards.
I know. And a Liverpool team that can't buy a
The
win
thing
at
is,
minute.
though, with this Arsenal team is, you look at the City team, and I look at it and I go, painfully, that's mint, that team.
City's team, yeah.
I don't look at Arsenal's team and go, that's mint, that team. I don't look at Rob Holding and go, he's mint. I think he's
He got
shit.
skinned today for that.
Yeah, I think even like the starter like Gabriel, I don't think he's that good. Martinelli's massively inconsistent.
Yeah.
They were all twerking
Jay
for
Juice is
Trossard not long
massively
ago.
inconsistent.
Yeah, so I don't look at it and go, oh my God, I can't believe, how have they managed to get
They're-
Ramsdale? He's
They've
so
fucked
amazing.
That, 2-0 up. Bottle's gone,
Like,
you know what's going to happen as well? Arsenal going to miss out on the league this season now, and then they won't even finish in the top 4 next year.
Oh, well, who was I speaking to?
I
An
think we
Arsenal
should
fan the other day.
put a bid in for Odegaard.
Who was it? Oh, we had Joel Bayer. I was chatting to Joel, and I was saying to him, "Are you worried that this is your Leicester season?
Yeah.
Like, obviously not fighting for relegation, but this is your chance to win the league.
Well, it is, isn't it?
Because
You're
we're
right.
going to have new owners one way or
Yeah.
another. City of City.
Yeah.
Liverpool aren't going to be this bad next season. Newcastle are quintillionaires.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't got you haven't got many seasons left at the top if you want to, start winning stuff. And if everyone else gets their act together,
Yeah.
they could be 8th next
I need
season.
to see Twitter awash with some Arsenal fans.
That's the good thing, innit? The one good thing is Twitter, when Arsenal drop points, is hilarious.
Twittered him for that.
Twittered him for that. Wasn't abusive.
Twitter will be funny now. Won't
Yeah.
it?
Right, let's focus on United anyway.
Yeah,
Fuck
yes.
them
Right, on to
Arsenal.
Manchester United. Let's
Shandy drinking twats. Yeah?
Yes.
Pardon?
Them shandy drinking twats?
Who is?
Arsenal fans?
Is that a thing?
I don't know. Something
I just go along with it, like, it
Sorry, I
seems
didn't mean to put
relatively
I'm on your side. I'm on
inoffensive.
your side.
Right,
Yeah.
fuck you.
I like a shandy. If we get the United team back up, bonks.
The lower left back, does that concern you?
Yeah.
Bonks.
Bonks. What is that? Sorry, I didn't acknowledge
It's a classic
that.
noise.
Bonks.
So right, go back to the league table graphic.
It's a classic noise.
And as soon as the team graphic comes up,
Go on.
it instinctively makes this noise. Bonks.
Bonks.
Yeah.
Right,
So
okay.
team: De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Dalot, Casemiro, Fernandes, and Sabitzer. Then a front three, unchanged front three: Sancho, Martial, Anthony. Let's start with this defense because this is where the meat meets the bones. You know what I mean? This is where the
Sounds
gravy
like
meets
it.
the
What's that
parsnip.
thing with Paddy McGuinness?
Take me out.
That's it.
This is where
Wet the meat, see the bones.
the Femidom meets the
What?
1980s. So we've got.
What's Femidom?
It's like
You don't know what a femidom is?
No, what
Even
is
I
it?
know that.
Did you not do like PSE when you were a kid?
What? Like
Sex education.
Sex
running
education.
and that.
And
Where
the
they
teacher
learn
used to
about
say-
different
The teacher used to say
contraceptives.
vagina, everyone used to start laughing.
Hey.
Yeah, Jay didn't hear it because he was too busy pissing his pants.
Because he was too busy getting
Right.
Yeah.
I
girls.
don't remember.
So imagine if, do you know when someone's got a car, like a nice, like old-fashioned car?
Yeah.
The condom would be the equivalent of, do you know when people put the little cover on the car?
Yeah, I'm with you now.
The Femidom is the garage.
Ah.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. The car is going in unsheathed,
Yeah.
but the protection comes from the unit itself.
Nah. The garage isn't a thing. It's not.
Yeah, it's protecting the car,
It
but
doesn't
it's
make
built
sense.
into the house.
But the garage doesn't go into the car.
No, but in this instance, the garage is just built into the house.
Right, okay.
Stop.
Like a diaphragm.
He hasn't explained
Yeah.
it to you
Right.
anymore. It's
Okay.
a female condom.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you.
I mean,
Yeah. I like your analogy. It's very colourful.
Thank
but I
you.
was
The
massively-
garage does
I
not.
was confused. Like,
Alright
what,
then.
you know what I mean? What,
Instead of
someone
having a
makes your car
wardrobe
and
in the bedroom, you've got a walk-in wardrobe.
that. Right. Okay.
Same thing. Right. This back four then. You could argue, if you prefer Dalot at right back, which some people do, that is not one of those people are in the position that we would choose.
that's
if we had a
prime
full
Ole Gunnar
strength team.
Solskjaer time.
Yeah. What do you make of that back four, Adam? Martinez also, by the way, 5th metatarsal. I think that's probably the best of what we could hope for after how
People
it
were saying
looked.
his Achilles was done. He was going to miss like 8 months.
Yeah.
I love the fact that people diagnosed it there at the
Paul's
game.
goals.
Yeah.
We did.
Was
We
there
did.
like-
Yeah.
I was so certain it was.
Like, I know,
goals.
because to be fair, I had everyone stood around me in CRA who suddenly became a medical expert who'd done a scan on his ankle or whatever it was straight away
Nah,
and
it's
told me
Achilles
that's it. Were telling me he's not just missing this season. This is whilst he's on the floor.
Yeah.
He's missing half of next season
I
as
was
well.
saying that. I was saying we'll be lucky
Yeah.
to have him back by
Yeah.
Christmas.
That's
Do
what
you know
Paul
what I mean?
Scholes was saying. He's going, just on his Achilles there. Like 7
He's
months out to
Superman.
me. It's like,
Min.
what?
Yeah.
Min.
Like, what are you on about? But yeah, no, everyone was guilty of that. So yeah, it's a small relief. But we.
I thought he dived at first.
Quick. So what do you make?
Because
of
he
these
went
two?
past him and then just kind of fell over, didn't he?
What did you make of the lads taking him off the pitch?
That
Hated
did my
it.
Sweden.
Hated it.
And you know what done my head in even more? United social media pretending it was a nice thing.
Yeah.
Nah, they
Why
weren't.
are we letting them? Especially when
They
we're
wanted
in,
to rush
we're in-
10 men.
Yeah, we're in disarray. We've just conceded a fluky goal. What we need is one of our players to go down injured, pretending, and try and waste a couple of minutes. Everyone go over to Ten Hag, have a chat, have a drink, regroup, have a second.
We would have had 5 minutes more.
And then he's genuinely injured, and we let not medical professionals who could. We get people who obviously know him through Argentina who could be making it worse. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, the
he's
lad should have
stopped it.
someone there.
Yeah, let him.
Bruno does.
Does he?
Bruno, if he's there, Bruno doesn't just stand there and go, yo, fill your boots, lads.
No, he's pushing him back, or
Like-
like, you know, stood in front of him.
Just good ball
Yeah.
from Cut Martin.
Pulling him, little tug
Put
of
him
war.
down, you twats.
Hey, or Rooney. Imagine Pete Rooney back in the day.
Yeah, forget it.
Hey, do
No
you
chance.
know my favourite thing
Big
with
boot
Rooney?
and
Do
with
you
his
remember
broken
the
metatarsal,
drop ball
wouldn't
with George Boateng?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where he nearly decapitates
I
him.
genuinely think that's the reason why you
That
don't
was
see
bold
them
Rooney,
anymore.
that was.
That was like hip height that time.
It was.
Wayne Rooney he stood up and then he just becomes horizontal, and he's just like flat in the air with his feet in his knob.
The referee's like he's got two wild tigers, like, and he's got a
Yeah.
big lump of meat. He just throws the ball and runs away. Like,
Sparks coming off the ball.
Rooney just ignores the ball, just like, I'm going to take you out,
Yeah.
sunshine. Get out of my way.
Get one on him.
Do you think we can? Presumably, we're going to be seeing Maguire and Lindelof for the rest of the season now, or most of it.
Unless
Varane
Shaw
might
goes.
come back.
Shaw maybe goes at centre back at one point.
Potentially. Do you think Maguire and Lindelof, as
should
they
be able
have
to
as
look-
they have done in the
Maguire
past,
and
can go
Lindelof
to
should
top
be able
four?
to get through this game
Yeah.
against Nottingham Forest.
But I'm
we
looking at the
we
picture.
played them in a League Cup semi-final with our second string, didn't we?
Yeah.
So really and truly, these two should have no problem with this. But everyone knows my opinions on Maguire. He's not good enough for Manchester United. If we've got no Varane for the European games, we're probably going out of that. We can probably get through the second leg, but we're not going to win the competition with Maguire at the back, in my opinion. And then the FA Cup, Brighton are good, you know.
We suspended as well, didn't Maguire?
Brighton are very,
the
very
semi-final,
good, you
He
know.
plays centre back.
Laughable.
Oh, God.
But-
But Brighton, so maybe that helps us. If you can get Varane back for then, or you go Luke Shaw, Lindelof maybe, but...
I think we'll be lucky to get Varane back because there's still some worries that he might not be back this season, and Brighton game's 10 days away.
One thing
2
that
weeks
helps...
Yeah, I think the Brighton game
We've
is
got
tough.
Casemiro, Eriksen. I know Eriksen's not starting today. Sabitzer, Bruno. And I know Bruno can't play against Sevilla, but having Casemiro in front of the defence
That's
is
what I
massive
wanted to
help.
ask you, Maka, because I understand your thoughts on Maguire, and I get it. But he's never really had Casemiro in front of him.
And also...
He had McFred in
Yeah.
front of him for 3 seasons.
and got to a Europa League final
and finished second.
and almost won it.
Yeah, so is that not, a massive bonus for him, because now you've got one of the best DMs on the planet in front of you, when in the past he's had 2 attacking midfielders stuck in the 6 in front of him, which didn't work.
Hopefully it helps him.
Yeah, I do.
I'm
have
done
concerns,
though.
but
I'm done.
I do like. Do you know one thing?
I
I
don't
like
want to
about-
see 5. I don't.
Go
Let's
on.
say we go on a little run and everyone start going, oh yeah, Maguire should stay. No, it's done.
I do like Sabitzer and Casemiro to go though.
Sabitzer should stay at Man United, especially
I like
if it's
Sabitzer.
15 million.
And I want to
And
see
it's
him
talk
in
we can get like
Casemiro.
30 million for McTominay. If you can get an immediate profit off that, flip.
Yeah.
And keep Sabitzer. Do that all day long.
Yeah. Bit of a no-brainer, that, isn't it?
I think we should keep him.
Those finishes the other day were quite nice. I know one got
Mate,
to
he plays like a
good
number
crisp.
10 most
He's
of
just
the time,
good on the
Chris.
ball, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's good on the ball. He's got bags of energy. He knows he can read the game well.
Yeah.
He's just, for me.
He's like he's not as obviously the one thing he lacks over McTominay is that just inherent physicality. Someone being 6'3" and someone being 5'11" or whatever. He's a bit more physical. He's a bit bigger, a bit harder to get past, better at set pieces than McTominay. But other than that, I think Sabitzer is better in pretty much every category than McTominay. On the ball, off the ball, his positioning is better, his tackling is better. On the ball is I think he's much better.
I think you're right, and I think that I know Sabitzer obviously wasn't a starter for Bayern, but he played a lot of games with Bayern Munich. I don't think McTominay would be.
No.
Do you know what I mean? I don't think he's. Yeah. If you've not done, go and check out Bandit Nana's video that he always puts up of City and West Ham's loving. It's hilarious. If you're on Twitter, just search Bandit Nana. Yeah, so I get that. Can we have a look at the Forest team, please?
Yeah, I'll get that up in just a second. Just before we move on there, no Malacia. I think it's some sort of injury issue.
He
but
probably needed taking out of the fire line.
I think that's dropping.
He had a absolute horrendous 15 minutes, didn't he, at the end of the game? where he was just like he lost.
Always
everything.
plays on the edge though.
Yeah.
You know, even when he does good things, it's like just on the edge of, we nearly got in trouble there, but he's got away with it and we're all right. Like, he always plays on the edge. I think he's a good player. I wouldn't get too worried about him, but he had a bit of a stinker in the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, he did. He
just
went
switched
wrong.
off, didn't he?
Does, yeah,
that one ball coming, you know, if he just sticks his foot through that or whatever he does, just deal with it. We win 2-0. And
like he panicked.
It's weird. I'm not blaming Malacia, but you know that butterfly effect?
Yeah.
We're then not under the cosh. Martinez isn't having to deal with things there. Probably don't get injured.
Because
although if he's broke his metatarsal, maybe it was
if it's a
about
stress
to happen.
fracture or something, yeah.
Maybe it was already about to happen.
Yeah.
Because he didn't get kicked, did he?
No. Yeah, that could have been coming, couldn't
Is
it? Is that the penalty?
Yeah.
Oh, well, they didn't deserve it anyway.
I said that at the time.
I didn't see it.
You two said Stonewall penalty.
No,
I never said that.
I
I literally
didn't.
never said.
You did.
He didn't see it, and I didn't say
walked into the
Stonewall.
room
You did.
after it took place.
And I said
You
to
did.
you, when I never said Stonewall.
I
so
said
you're
one of
making
his
that
hands
up.
was there and it's hit that
And I
one.
said when I
And
saw
you
that,
said it hit that one.
I thought, and then we watched the replay and I went, oh yeah, you're right. And then I literally never said Stonewall, so
Nah, you
you're
did.
lying about
So kiss Jay's.
that. Hey, that's not
Forest
a word.
line.
I
And then
mean,
you went, yes,
Stonewall.
Arsenal going to win this.
I said nailed on is what I prefer.
Oh,
that
Forest line up.
keeper is shit. You know?
Ramsdale.
If that goes past David De Gea, I'm fuming.
What, we're
Timed
looking
his
at
run
Bowen's
well
goal.
Look at
in
this,
the
look at this,
second
look at
goal.
this.
Timed it perfect.
It bounces.
Outside. You know what?
Maybe
it's
the bounce doesn't help.
the
But
bounce
look,
makes it
look.
No, the bounce makes it difficult there.
He gets an answer to it.
Push
I should have done better. No, I'm not saying he
Yeah.
should. I'm not saying it was easy.
So what's doing better there? Saving it.
Yeah, he should have
Exactly.
saved it. But
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
what you
saying
just
is,
said,
no,
yeah.
I said the
You
bounce
just-
made it difficult. I didn't say he shouldn't have saved it. Right, Forest team.
thing-
Also, no offence, but he looks a bit on the chubby side, doesn't he? At first glance,
Pre-season that.
got a little thickums to him.
It looks. Who is it?
It's the neck. I
Who
don't
is
know.
it?
He's probably just muscly.
He looks like he's got the
He's got a
figure.
little hot under the collar there.
He looks
isn't
like the figure of what's his name?
Sorry, who is he?
Who's coaching for us? He looks like the figure of Tom Huddleston,
He does a bit.
don't you think?
Navas, Williams.
Honestly, just
Oh,
play
why did they
Forest.
do it in number order?
He went to shout,
Awonini.
did he?
Awonini, sorry.
Say that again.
Awonini.
You were nowhere near it.
Gibbs White. Niakate.
Gibbs White. Is
Johnson.
he still going?
Well, yeah.
He's good. He's young.
Frula.
Is he still going?
Oh, I'm thinking. You know, what I'm thinking of Kieran Gibbs.
Frulla, McKenna, Danilo, Lodi, Felipe.
No Lingard?
Lingard is on the bench, as is Shelvey, Surridge, not
Joe
Sturridge,
Shelby. Is he still
Dennis,
going?
Ayew, Mangala,
Mate, is this like the retirement
Toffolo.
home for Premier League footballers as well? Or what?
Hennessy.
What's going on here?
John
Worrell.
Joe not caught up with Harry Potter yet?
Hey. Do you remember John Joe Shelby when he said about Fergie? He said, "Where I come from, you don't grass." When he got sent off. Do you remember for the Scousers? He got sent off because he did something. And Fergie apparently said to the four officials, like, "You're going to let him get away with that or whatever." So, like, John Joe Shelby got sent off, lost his head as he was leaving. Like, Fergie told him to fuck off. And then in his interview afterwards, he said, like, he's a grass and where I come from, you don't grass.
I love that. Man, you don't win any trophies either. We've got a couple of super chats. Philip Lopez says, I feel like we might struggle today. Hopefully not, and it will be a comfortable win. Without giving me a score prediction, Jay, how do you see this one going, just in terms of the balance, how United are going to perform?
I do worry a little bit. I think Johnson's a good player, you know.
He's looked dangerous, didn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's
in the
not. I
League
mean, I think he's got 8 Premier League goals this season, so he's not prolific, but he's capable of scoring
our
and causing
second highest goal
problems. I mean,
scorer.
yeah, he's capable of scoring goals, causing problems. I just think that they're right near the bottom for a reason. Like Mac has said, we have beaten them already in the League Cup.
We beat them 3 times this season.
Yeah, you've got to find, even with a makeshift defence. I'm looking at that midfield. I'm looking at the fact that his boy's back as well, and I think there's just a quality there that they haven't got anything remotely like that.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be all right.
Can I just tell you as well that Anthony Martial has currently got the 3rd highest goal involvement per 90 of anyone in the Premier League.
Per 90 FC.
See, the problem with this stat is it's undercut before you even get to Martial. So number 1, obviously, Haaland. Easy, simple. Number 2 is Firmino. So already you've got someone else in the Martial category of he hasn't played enough for this to really matter, or for this to really count.
Have you seen how much the manager loves him?
No.
What? I'll get some quotes up there.
We've got some quotes from Ten Hag actually.
Ten Hag is Tony Marshall FC to the death.
Right.
And if you think Martial is going anywhere in the summer,
you make this
are
point now.
sadly mistaken.
You make this point because Weghorst ain't staying. He isn't.
Never.
Right.
And if he is, they
if
are
Weghorst
both
stays,
staying.
No.
Martial goes.
Yeah.
No.
That's the point. Like we're gonna go out and get a striker.
Yeah.
We can't just have. Say we got Harry Kane for the sake of argument. We can't just have Harry Kane as our only striker.
Martial playing 25% of a season gets more goals than Weghorst playing 100% of a season. The geezer's 35.
Yeah, but who wins you more games?
Martial.
What were we saying?
My point is this: you can't just get rid of both strikers.
No.
You've made this point, so it's
Yeah.
not even mine, it's yours.
Well,
but you're right because
one of them's staying.
Yeah, you get a striker and you keep him.
Yeah, you have to keep someone, and it makes more sense to keep Martial because at least you know Martial when he's. And let's not pretend as well. Sorry. This is a kind of an anomaly this season for him. He doesn't usually miss 2/3 of the season.
No, he just usually scores the same amount of goals, but playing.
That's a different discussion.
Whoa! That was a one-off.
2 off.
2 off season.
2 off.
This might be
3
the
off.
3rd season in a row with
Now
scoring
you know
less than
that.
10
You know what I
goals.
think happened to Martial. Yeah, that loan move to Sevilla was massive for him in a weird way.
Right.
I think he realised, if I leave Man United, it's not going to be very pretty for me after.
Yeah,
that.
I'm dropping down a notch, and I might not even play there.
Yeah,
And then he got pelters, didn't he?
And then he had the coach that I remember him talking about Louis van Gaal and being like, I was surprised by it, but he was like, I love that. You know, that intense tactical sitting down with a manager like, this is how we're going to play. This is our tactical approach. He loves that shit.
Did you know what
So imagine
Schneiderlin
with
said?
10 car.
Morgan
10
Schneiderlin said about that though. He said that under Van Gaal, the reason that Rashford and Martial played so well is because he ignored him and just went out. He said, I don't think Martial understood him. And Rashford was like 18 and just did what he wanted.
Because I've heard Martial say,
so
like, he loved the coach.
Because he played well under him,
Van Gaal.
but he was like, he had a bit of
Despite him.
freedom, didn't he?
Not
Like,
because of
that
it.
you wouldn't really associate with Van Gaal.
Got a few quotes from Ten Hag. He said, for us, every game is big. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Europa League, every game. That's the approach. He, being Martial, is happy that he's on the pitch. We need all 11 players with a team performance, and when we do that, we have a good chance to win the game. And then talking about Maguire and Lindelof, he said they have a good rhythm. They've played together often and have the experience. They have to show, that they are in this team. I have 4 really good centre-halves, and now it's up to them. And apparently Malacia is out due to a sore knee. Speaking of sore knees, I went to the physio for my knee the other day.
What did he say? Or they say?
They think it's some sort of meniscus tear.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
big
bro.
time.
Is that you out of the game for the 10k?
For the foreseeable. No, I can still run on it. I just can't bend it or do like heavy, deep squats.
Chatting, I can still run.
I can't like
that
turn.
means
I
you
couldn't
got
play
nothing
football.
wrong with you, bro.
I couldn't play football because I can't turn and push and bend and bounce. All right, will you speak to the doctor then?
Sound like an 18-wheel lorry. Anyway.
Tell the doctor you've had a second opinion from Nicola. And he says, nothing wrong with you, bro.
Me and the lads in the Stretford looked at it.
Like, look, that was what Thursday night was like. Hey, you want to come stand at the TRA? They'll diagnose you. You don't have to show me anything.
I tell you who diagnosed me.
Go on.
Nathan Ellington. I told him what my little symptoms were, and he went, sounds like a meniscus, that.
And he was right.
And he was correct.
Wow.
It's good, that, isn't it?
There's one. That's the would I lied to you thing that we're going to get stated in.
Footballers.
Nathan Ellington once diagnosed my meniscus tear.
These old school footballers just got all sorts of injuries in it.
Yeah.
Arms hanging off, legs hanging
big
off.
time.
Yeah.
Tell them about your knee. They'll be like, yeah, that's that.
Shattered collarbones and stuff.
That's it. That's at least 6 months out of that, son. Hey, the rehab's horrible.
Oh, interesting. Chris, seeing the comments. Thanks, Chris. I mean, that sounded sarcastic. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
I've had 2 meniscus operations. You can still run with no issues, but football twisting action is a nightmare. So I can do the 10k, but I'll be going to struggle with football. Jose Castro says, sounds like a Martial injury. It does actually, doesn't it? A little meniscus.
Why you got to bring him into it?
I don't know. To speak to Jose Castro. Aditya Guatam says, can City do the T word and break the Yaya Toure curse this season? What a situation to be in. Unbearable Arsenal fans or plastic City fans shaking my hips.
It's horrible, isn't it? I forgot about the Yaya Toure curse.
What is that?
That he put a curse on him, they're not going to Champions League because he fell out with them all.
On Pep.
And Pep. He said Pep's racist, didn't he? And he said he didn't get a birthday cake because he hates him.
I love that.
Mate, do you know what I mean? There was even a bit of a when he didn't get an award the other week from the Football Writers Association or something. And
I love that. Of
there
all
was
the
a bit
things,
of a lukewarm reception
birthday
from certain
cake is the
City.
But you know what? I get it.
Do you?
Yes.
Why?
Imagine, because you know what, football clubs, they must get birthday cakes for fucking everybody.
Yeah.
You know, so when they're getting them for everybody and then not you must be like, brother, where's my cake?
Maka, come on, man.
Nah, you're Yaya
Fair enough
Toure.
if you're 12.
Yaya Toure
If you're
is
27
the greatest
years old.
midfielder to ever play for City.
I agree with that. No, I don't argue with that.
And you don't get a birthday cake?
I think in terms
I
of
think he's bang
what
on.
he did there, I think
Bang on the money?
I think, obviously, for longevity, De Bruyne is probably
Let's
the favourite. But I
say
think Torre is better.
let's say,
out of the two.
you're right. Let's say, yeah, every day, or every birthday, we got everyone in the office a birthday
We do
cake.
do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell.
And then one day, it was Callum's birthday. We never got him a birthday cake.
That
Callum, how would you feel? See?
Pretty pissed off, he said.
pretty pissed off.
Not
now.
just sad, fuming.
fuming.
He would call his agent, say,
Yeah.
get onto the Manchester
the
Evening
racists.
News. These lot haven't got me a cake. I think it's down to racism.
We could have Callum with a nice compo face, with a
Yeah.
Colin the Caterpillar.
Empty.
Empty. Like,
I've got word just in on my earpiece here. Sabitzer has left the pitch and gone down the tunnel during the warm-up. Might have just gone in early, but was in conversation with a member of the backroom staff as he went down said tunnel.
I don't know. I've just said I want to see Sabitzer with Casemiro starting. I'm dead giddy for it.
Where is McTominay still on the back? I guess he's, we've got Fred and Ericsson still as options off the bench if we necessarily need it. But again, it might have just been a well.
I thought it was Zidane's moment to
Anthony
shine.
did it the other day though, didn't he? He went down.
Why
early.
is that? Can we just solve
I
that?
thought it was like
Why?
midget end again.
I'm surprised it's not been an option for us this season.
Zidane?
He's been in the squad.
and he wasn't allowed to go on loan.
Yeah. And I think there's been times when
So I
you've
think the
seen
manager likes
the
him, but
utter merry-go-round
doesn't like
we've
him
had in our team. And you think, you've got a young lad who's a midfielder who can play. Give him at least 45. Do you know what I mean? It just strikes me a little bit odd.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not had a few more 20 minutes when
Yeah.
we're two
Or
goals
let him
up
go
on.
out alone if you've not got any intention of ever using him. And then when Kobe Mainu leapfrogged him, I thought, this is a bit strange.
Maybe he hasn't. Maybe he needs to do something in training.
Yeah, listen, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. It
And
just
also,
struck me
like,
as odd.
with young players, it may even be a case of sometimes the manager wants them to work on maybe get a bit bigger, maybe do this, maybe get, maybe their fitness needs to be improved. Because he hasn't really been involved with the academy. He's been like a first team squad
earlier in
player,
the
do you know
season
what I
he
mean?
was, yeah, but I don't.
He's been in and out playing games, but he's trained with the first team for the whole season.
And that is a positive, obviously, as well. It's not.
I reckon he probably thought, let's keep him in the squad. He'll probably go out on loan after the pre-season and see where we are.
I think, yeah, it does happen. I think McNeil was training with the first team for quite a while, wasn't he? Without actually getting in the first team. So
Yeah.
I know he's a bit younger, but it does happen.
Tony Marshall scores 2 today, by the way.
Well, I want to talk about that front three. I know we mentioned before about the health, fitness and being able to stay sort of in the game for 90 minutes. Anthony, I think, personally, is on a decent bit of form at the minute. I know he's not scored, but I thought he was very good against Everton without scoring. I thought he was very good the other night without scoring again. I think he's just an inch away from being not amazing, but looking like a competent, dangerous, exciting forward. I think he's actually coming into some form. Sancho, on the other hand, I thought the 10 minutes before he went off the other day against Sevilla, where he almost entered that like Chelsea mode where he was giving the ball away, 10-yard passes were going awry, and then he got whipped off, didn't he, Sancho?
Yeah.
What's next there? What do you think is going on there?
For Sancho?
Yeah, just as in like these next few games. Because
Well, he's
there's no
starting
Rashford.
games, and I think
Yeah.
that's the important thing. He came back from whatever happened,
Yeah.
the injury or mental issue or whatever he had.
Mm-hmm.
He's come back. He looks fitter. He's had some games where he plays and he looks amazing. He created McTominay's goal against.
That was a lovely pass.
I can't remember who against that was.
Everton.
But he's played well in some games and he's played not so well in other games. I think against Sevilla he wasn't very good.
Yeah.
But I think getting a run of games in the team is important for him. You can help him build up his match fitness. You'll help him build up his confidence. And I've still got faith in Jadon Sancho, personally. I think he's a fantastic footballer. I think you have to get fullbacks that help create those spaces around him as well and help give him those opportunities to play those 1-2s. There was the other day he played, against Sevilla, he played a pass, almost a blind pass for Malacia. And Malacia weren't on it. Luke Shaw's probably on that. Do you know what I mean? And it's about building those relationships. But I also think, same with Anthony sometimes, just be a bit more confident. Grab the ball grab the game by the balls and, try and bully a defender because they've got the ability.
I've seen Anthony
there's a difference in though, because I understand what you're saying, but Anthony for me seems like, I don't know, there's a bit of swagger to him that Sancho doesn't have at the minute.
Yeah,
And it seems like he's trying more and more.
Like
he
Anthony, I
was
think
going on his
genuinely
right
goes
foot
on
the
that
other
pitch
day.
thinking I'm the best player on this pitch.
No, yeah, but I mean,
And I think
sometimes
Sancho
Anthony
sometimes
can.
looks a bit like
It may be
it's
even
on him.
instruction,
Yeah.
but like he'll roll his foot over it a little bit and you're like, bruv, just switch on the burners sometimes because you'll kill him.
Isn't it amazing he's got that one thing and it seems to work all the time. He always get not scoring, but he always gets his shot off.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing. Like,
He
if you're
finds a
on a
clear
defender,
shot.
you know what he's going to do.
I know.
But he still does it.
Yeah.
He just needs to target a bit more. But I think the manager said that. Oh, it looks like Ericsson there. Sorry, Ericsson coming on for Sabitzer. There might be something going on there.
That's annoying.
Because Sabitzer apparently injured in the warm-up or something happened in the warm-up.
It's not a horrible substitution. It's not ideal because Ericsson's probably not ready to start games yet.
No, well, he isn't, obviously.
And I think I like
and
I say,
also it's
I
not
like
good news with the
Sabitzer
game
and
against Sevilla.
Casemiro as well. Yeah,
because no Bruno.
We've been so lucky.
We would have wanted to play Sabitzer deep, Ericsson maybe further forward.
Well, I think Ericsson deep and Sabitzer in the 10, like
yeah, even that, but we can't.
No.
Hopefully, it's just precautionary.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously, it doesn't look as, well, I don't know, we haven't seen it, but he was training and walking down the tunnel. It wasn't like a stretch it off or, limping off kind of thing. So hopefully it's...
Remember, was it Pogba against Southampton? He did it and he was warming up.
Can he still be on the bench still? Or do you have to be out of the squad?
You have to sub him off.
Do you? Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's a shame. Sabitzer with some kind of injury there, obviously.
Because otherwise people just change their team constantly.
Yeah, fair enough. I just didn't know. Well... Yeah, but you say that, but then there's also rules on like how many squad players you're allowed. But then you just grab another one out of the academy if you want one. So it's all a bit bendable, isn't it?
You're bendable.
Thank you.
What was your score prediction?
Well, we haven't started them yet, so get your score predictions in the comments.
Just we need to hurry up if we're going to do it.
Shouting at people.
We've got 6 minutes.
What's wrong with you, bro?
8 minutes, first of all, which is more than enough time to do it.
Sorry.
Get your score predictions in the comments. Scoreline and scorers. So 2-0. Rashford and Sabitzer to get the goals, for example.
What was
Jason Mustardhead?
Yes.
Talk to me about your score prediction in these. I mean, we've only got 8 minutes, so keep it quick.
I can't remember. I think I said on the preview 1-1, right?
Who
to Tottenham.
Shit.
But I'm gonna go with
Tottenham.
Yeah, because that helps them.
1-1 who 2 anyway don't make any sense, does it?
It does to
We're
us.
playing Forest, you dick.
I know, but 1-1 who 2? It's a nonsensical question.
Come on, Jay, don't
How can you have 1-1 who 2? Who 2 1-1? It's a draw.
Yeah, no one's getting the
Jesus
points.
wept. I'll go with. I've changed my mind because I get.
Why did Jesus weep?
I don't know why.
That's it. It's in one of Ice Cube's movies.
Is it?
While you're thinking
His
of that,
grandma
Jay,
says to him, "Why did Jesus weep?" And he tells her
man.
at the end of the film. What film is that?
In the shortest part of the Bible, shortest chapter of the Bible. That one. I'll go with, because I get all confident when it's match day. I get all giddy.
Yeah.
I'll go with 4-1 United.
Wow.
I do. I get carried away.
When Lazarus died, Martha and Mary, they cried over his body. When Jesus saw their pain, he couldn't help but cry too. So that's why Jesus wept.
Martha doesn't sound like a biblical name to me, does it?
Yeah, it is.
Martha.
She was
Martha,
cool with Mary.
Mary.
Yeah, I never knew that.
Martha rolled deep with them. Like.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
she used to always be around Mary and Joseph for a cuppa.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like the mate and that?
Yeah.
More than that.
Gossiping.
Really?
Yeah,
gossiping, eh?
Yeah,
seen her down the road.
Absolutely biblical chat.
Yeah.
Right, let me get some score predictions. I'll come to you, Adam.
Jeremiah Kyle.
Nice.
Yes, got it.
Really good.
I'm just trying to think of.
It's gone.
It's gone. Sam Z says 4-0. The lame name says 2-1 Anthony and Bruno.
Wait, I've got one. No, it don't matter.
Gabriel.
Watching Trevor Noah.
Sorry?
Wait, Noah in the Bible.
Oh, yeah, no, Noah Trevor, who's called. The lame name says 2-1.
That's how you had an arc. Noah.
2-1 Anthony and Bruno.
What fun we have.
Caleb says Ericsson in.
In the hole.
Yeah. Classic Cleggy says 2-0 Ericsson and Martial.
Classic Cleggy that. Classic Cleggy saying that.
Hugger Hobo says 60-0.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Hugger Hobo?
Yeah.
I don't like calling them hobos either.
That's a good point. Have you ever hugged a homeless person?
Is that who you're referring to?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. In a way.
Yeah, I have.
Have you? Danny Gray says 2-2 Martial and Bruno. Ian Murphy says 3-0 to United. 3-0 to United.
2 United.
John Smothers.
Was it? Disgusting behaviour.
Oh, mate, no, sorry, John Smothers says 2-1 United. Martial and Brunski. Adam Nicola. Scoreline, scorers.
All I'm going to say is Martial scores. and United win.
Do you remember when we remember
But
we were going to do the thing?
missed a
Are we going to do that
penalty.
thing? Do you remember the thing we did?
Oh yeah, can we get the picture?
Get
of
the picture of
Martial,
Martial, do the thing again.
We
That
don't
works.
need to be done. It's all good.
Right, okay.
We saved that.
You've got
We know. You know. I tell you what. We need to do it over Alessandro Martinez's foot, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you remember that with the Beckham one on the front of the paper?
Alessandro Martinez.
Pray for his metatarsal.
I haven't heard much of the metatarsal. It feels like it's only United players that get the old meta T.
It's gone out. It went out. Remember when it was proper in fashion?
Yeah, 2000, 2000,
Rooney,
2008.
Beckham.
Yeah.
Like big games, big players missing,
Both
like
for
World
international
Cups on the
tournaments.
horizons.
Yeah.
It was, now it's sort of, it's fallen by the wayside. It's very much the MySpace of the injuries.
There's Alessandro
Can we show the camera?
with his foot.
Yeah.
Alessandro and his foot.
What are we doing?
We're gonna touch it.
Pray for a healthy recovery.
Yeah, for 10 seconds.
When will it be back if we touch it?
For the FA Cup final in Beat City.
I can feel something.
Let us pray.
Say it then. Pray then.
Do it in your head, you idiot.
No, I
Not
like doing it out
decorum.
loud.
Not etiquette.
Are you like in your head type of prayer?
Yeah.
Wow. My ankle hurts. It's giving it to me. They've given it to me.
Did you take one for the team?
It came through the freaking phone.
Last time we played these like in the league, we beat them 8-1.
Ericsson is starting. No, that's well annoyed me. That. Not that I don't like
Oli
Ericsson.
Solskjaer scored 4 goals.
Casemiro.
Who scored the other 4?
Andy Cole scored 2. Dwight York scored 2.
Fuck off.
See ya. Because they both scored 2. Got subbed off. He came on. Got the hat-trick and then another one.
Do you know Paul Scholes got 4 assists in that game, right? But Sky Sports, the Premier League only give him 3.
Fucking
Sickening
tramps.
that.
You know how many assists?
If you watch that
Beckham
video,
and
he
must have got
scored.
robbed of?
I know. It's like when you remember when Pogba got 7 assists in the first 2 games, and they were saying that's his most, or as many as Scholes ever got in a season. It's bollocks.
You got 8.
Yeah. Facts matter.
Facts and figures. It's Echo says, who's been a member for 9 months. Thank you
Also,
very much.
people get assists now for getting fouled for winning penalties. You don't
Yeah.
get them back in. You didn't get them back in
It
it.
says 2-1.
People
Anthony
weren't
and Martial.
clocking assists back in the day, were they?
No.
Like, they weren't.
Assists didn't start till
I
about
used stats
2012.
on
Yeah.
Republic of Mancunia,
Yeah.
and I never used to add assists.
No.
No,
I was the
stats
original
are a new,
stat man.
Assists are a new...
Statman Macker, they used to call him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Before
invented
it
it.
did
He invented stats.
And Dave was a little
You
sperm.
know what I mean? And people started
Fraud.
copying him and that, and
Still
then,
is.
I mean, making dough off it.
Someone says Sabbats are injured already. Does
Lardy dardy. Shit
Unbelievable,
night,
isn't it?
party.
Yeah, he was good at it. Thingy.
I love that.
Gibbs White looks like he's been.
We're having.
Gibbs White looks like someone's holding his arms back and they've been.
No, come on, Morgan. Mate, it's not
Leave
worth
it, Morgan.
it.
Get off my arms. What you got my arms for?
It's our need. He's got a neck on him, hasn't he?
he's
His
wedgy.
neck is not just
He's
wider than his
V-shaped.
head, it's twice as wide as his head.
He's like a V shape.
Yeah.
You know them
when you
small
look at
soldiers,
Williams, number
toy
7 on the
soldiers?
left, narrow neck. Look at it. Our knee.
Look at that
Fuck
for a
me.
beautiful man. What watch has he got? On a little break?
Oh, no, that looks like
Hublot
I
piece.
think it's
Little Rolex piece.
J. Frasconi says, great show, boys. Always enjoyable to listen to you all. Today is a test of the spirit of the squad with so many key absentees, but have faith in Ten Hag's men. I will go 3-0 to United.
So
and
many
actually,
Kievs and teas.
some sort of chicken Kiev or something. Louis D. Met
Bless
him on the
Aaron
train today.
Wan-Bissaka. Just
Shout out
bless
to you,
him.
mate. Good to have a chat with you. Chat to him on the way in. Lovely.
The players take this when they get back off holiday, innit? So like,
Yeah. Luke Shaw's
Casemiro's
always-
just probably come back from Brazil.
Yeah.
You know, Bruno's been
What-
in Portugal,
what
so they've got
what-
their
Maguire's
natural
been in
skin
Brill
colours. Their
on
natural
holiday.
top
Nah, he loves a
tan.
bit of Mykonos, doesn't he?
Oh, of course.
Then
yeah.
you stick them in Manchester and they lose their
There's
tan.
your boy.
That's what
Yeah.
happens to me.
Then we see him at the
I'm
end of
naturally
pre-season,
golden, you know.
And Luke Shaw's picture on this used to be a bit
Chubby.
Carrying a little bit.
Capital D.
Yeah.
yeah.
What would you go for if you was doing that pose? Would you go for the hands behind the back, the teapot, or the sugar bowl?
What's the
Or
sugar bowl?
The sugar bowl is that?
Would you?
Or yeah, or the
Actually,
Wan-Bissaka's
I
like
don't
that. Wan-Bissaka's having a bit of the old fist in me.
I think I'm a. I
Look,
think
you
I'm
got
a. Back
I'd go
behind
with the thinker.
Backs behind the body.
I'm doing the David Brent. Oh no, it's that in it. David Brent, that last one.
Yeah, you're doing that.
What are you doing? No, just take the photo. Don't worry. Just
Yeah, you're
Hit
the
the
only one who's
like
got a
button
chair.
and tell us what pose you do. Yeah, the chair
Got your
wrong
foot
way
up.
round.
like that.
Imagine that everyone else is walking out and you just run and slide into the shot.
Yeah, one year's a unit, you know.
I hate all this.
Yeah,
Kalo Navas is going to play like he's playing for
That-
fucking
one
PSG
year's
today.
good.
You know he's going to be like Friedel for Blackburn. Remember him?
Oh.
Brad Friedel for Blackburn.
I
That,
could have guessed so many different names and it wasn't.
honestly,
It was Tommy Eaton was one.
Casey Keller. Who's your favourite American goalie? Because there's a few.
Tim Howard.
Tim Howard.
No,
I got his signed gloves at home, you mug.
Casey Keller. Who was the other one?
Brad Friedel was very good.
There's another
Brad
one.
Friedel scored.
Brad Guzan.
Nah.
Chicken Guzan.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Deep fry that bad
Look at
boy.
Martial.
Right, we're about to kick
Yeah.
off. Better volume. Come on!
I've drank Macca's Kool-Aid. I think Martial's on it today.
I do.
I
One
think-
goal
I
assist
think he's
or
getting a
involvement.
hat-trick.
I genuinely
Hat-trick.
think
Hat-trick
outside of
Martial.
Erling Haaland, there isn't a better striker in world football.
Right. I've not drunk that Kool-Aid, but
Go on,
Genuinely.
Don.
Who's better? Go on.
Do
tell
that.
you why
We're
they're
passing
not.
like
because
that.
Matt, go on,
Go on,
Sancho.
Jason. Go on, Jason.
I'll tell you why they're not when you tell me who.
Who's better than Martial?
Yeah, apart from Erling Haaland.
Other than Haaland? Mbappe.
No, he's not.
Okay. You said why?
Yeah, Mbappe wishes he was.
Is
as
that
good
why
as
he's not as
Martial.
good?
What about Harry Kane?
Harry Kewell.
Nah, Harry Kane shit.
He's got. Isn't it weird that they don't call him the Hurricane?
Do you know
We
what?
tried it, didn't
I
stick.
can't argue with that logic. Harry Kane's shit.
Oh, look at me. I
Oh,
scored
great
loads of-
pass from
You're in.
Anthony. Across. Go on! Back to Sancho. Oh, fucking hell!
Jaden.
That is
you got to go back to
unreal,
Chile, lad.
that.
Oh, Megs!
That is unreal, that.
He Megsed him.
Oh, we're going to lose.
Nah, that's a good start. That
I
is.
farted when that happened. It stinks. It just came out of me.
He
like
did the
a-
right thing as well. Relaxed, kept it low.
That's an unbelievable pass from Anthony, by the way.
The defender didn't even have a clue, did he?
No.
He doesn't do much, like you said, he doesn't do much wrong, but it's just got to go in on it. It's just good defending. Oh, I was saying this before.
I thought that was a
I
goal,
think
like,
the
you know.
reason that
I
we won't
genuinely
win
thought
this
that's
game
it.
is because we won't score enough. We can't miss another one now.
You think they're going to score multiple?
No, I just mean that if we score early, I don't think they've got like a comeback in them. But I think if we get to 65 minutes and it's 0-0, they'll really put us under pressure. God, that was a huge chance, that. Did you smell the fart that fell out of me when we got scared?
Oh, you've not, have you?
It smells even worse because it was like a defence mechanism.
a defence mechanism.
Yeah, because I felt like I was in danger. Because
Go on,
something
Jaden.
bad
Rinse him
happened.
up, man. You need to rinse your arsehole.
I do.
What you made of Wan-Bissaka's return to form? He's helped us massively
beautiful.
because Delors was injured for a bit
Yeah.
and out of form.
I like a comeback story. He's been really good. Like, genuinely really good. I was looking at his stats the other day, and it's not like one of them where he just looks like he's been better, but he hasn't.
He was mint in
His
the
stats
derby.
are genuinely a lot
I love
better.
that little bit of skill he did.
Yeah.
Also, the cup final, he was mint when he came on, wasn't
Win that.
The Carabao.
Manon. Well done, Diogo.
Go on, Diogo.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Go on,
the
my
Carabao
son.
Cup final.
Shoot.
Go on, Bruno. All that, you know.
It all took too long, didn't it, in the end? What's going on
No, ref. If anything, he fouled Maguire. If anything, he fouled
booked
Maguire,
him.
you twat.
there? You haven't even seen that. The ref hasn't even seen that.
If anything, he's fouled Maguire. Oh, Maguire on a yellow is not.
There's
what
no
you
way he's watching that.
want. I don't know, actually.
We can't see from that angle.
He's got his arms on him in it. That's the problem. But
You need
it
to
looks
see it
like
from the
it
other
looks
side.
like it just looks 50-50. All right, foul,
For
but
the
yellow card.
3 minutes in, for that, 50-50, like you say, give it a foul, not a booking. And like
It's
you
going to be a
said,
big problem.
if he gets the second yellow now, that's it, he's done. Watford all over again.
Got turned there, high up the pitch. Come on, slabhead, man. Sort yourself out, bro.
Referees too quick.
Once
there
upon a
with that
time,
card.
someone thought you were worth 80 million. I don't know who, but someone.
Well, this is the time, innit? You know what I mean? Like, he can still end on a high. Got trophies to go for. He's obviously got games he's going to play. It wasn't that long ago that he was helping us finish second.
Win it now. There you go.
Go on, son.
Good header as well.
Played Anthony.
Go on, Wan-Bissaka. That's a great... Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was a great
Keep that on
ball
the
there.
floor, man. And then the grass will take some off
Man.
it.
It wasn't that difficult to pass that either, was it? He had a whole half to play into there. That's tricky though, isn't it? Striker playing on the last man and Maguire on a booking.
Yeah, it's not the one. That touch was abysmal, if we're being honest.
This is why, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, Maguire. Settle yourself down, son.
Breathe, bro. Breathe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Breathe.
He used to just chill
Oh, this
out.
Brennan Johnson's fast as well.
I
He's gonna
know,
cause
man.
us
He's
all
full of
sorts
tricks as well, this
problems.
little geezer.
That's why you need Lindelof or whoever to get touch tight with them, like, and just. But stop talking to him now, man. Don't chat to him. Just tell him, shut up, bro. I'm Man United captain.
They've calmed it down a lot now, aren't they, players chatting to each other? Remember back in the day, they used to constantly be talking to each other?
I would be that.
Like, grief.
I've got your shit.
Yeah.
I did it to Wes Brown when I played against him in a friendly.
Oh,
oh my, I thought that was a goal.
Yeah,
So right now, we're up. Because
1-0.
I thought it was 1-0.
Skin him.
We've basically just scored.
Do you know what I mean?
Because they just scored.
Yeah. I genuinely thought that went in. How's that stayed out? Is it a defender? Wan-Bissaka, I assume. They keep showing it. Yeah.
Good block.
did well there.
Maybe De Gea would have saved it anyway. Maybe
I
not.
don't know. Maybe.
See, we started all right. Had a little opening. Now we've shit ourselves. That's the kind of tone that Maguire sets. Do you know that?
That's a bad ball, that.
It's a shit pass that from Wan-Bissaka.
Honestly.
Go on,
I
Jaden.
hope though. He's...
Unlucky.
Just ain't got the pace there, has it?
No, it's a shame.
No, but that he's never been quick anyway.
No, but I mean, if he was a faster player, there was an opportunity
100%.
there.
Come on, man. They're sloppy.
Good touch. Well done, Bruno. Man inside,
Eriksen's
on. And again, first time, yeah.
Oh, baby. Look at that pass.
Look at that.
Sometimes I do things like that.
Oh, what a pass. Sancho's in again.
Oh, he did the right thing there. Go on, shoot.
Jesus Christ.
Next time, have a fucking shot.
Fucking hell. We look dangerous, but unfortunately, so do they.
Nah, I quite like this.
See, someone with Rashford's... If Sancho had Rashford's pace, he scores
Yeah,
twice.
it's a tap in there, isn't it? He's hitting it a step earlier across the keeper. It's weird, isn't it, that? Because it's like you can't blame someone for not being that quick, but then it does help you be better at football if you're really quick.
Yeah, it's quite rare, isn't it?
Gave back Bonlo whole career. Oh, shit. De Gea's injured.
Oh, fuck me.
That's an excuse for him passing one to their striker in a minute.
I love how we've got, like, there's still half a dozen players in this team where you go, I know you've got a mistake in you. And they do it pretty much every week. Like, Maguire does it. Lindelof, he's got one. He can get pushed around by a sort of stocky striker, can't he, Lindelof?
He's injured. Everyone's injured, Macca. Everyone.
Like, and you know how everyone's been like, we need to get rid of De Gea, yeah? He's going to be injured now. Everyone's going to be crying for him on Thursday.
I know.
Yeah. You're not wrong. Butland, didn't it?
But I prefer him to Butland.
It's your favourite theme park, isn't it?
Butland.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's not bad. It's not where it used to be. Go on. Yep.
Oh, look at
Wan-Bissaka!
Look at that!
Like watching Ronaldinho! Oh!
There's like Edgar Davids in a
Martial
fucking...
would have scored then, you know. Philip never got in the way. Fucking idiot.
Hey. Look at this. Samba soccer. Hey. Look at that.
Aaron Samba soccer.
Absolute.
That's a great cross as well, that, because that's
Yeah,
right
that's
on
really
Martial's foot if it's not headed away.
Get him laughing. Not bad. Go on,
Corner to
Casemiro. Casemiro, 1-0. Watch.
Oh, shit.
Bloody hell.
2v1, you can't fuck this up, lads.
Aaron, you don't allow that to happen. Not on your watch, mate.
Yeah, where's he think he's going?
Not on
Behave
your
yourself,
watch.
sunshine!
He's going nowhere, that's where he's going. Get up, dickhead.
Hope he needs to go off, but he's not madly injured because he's a good player. It's bad to say, hope he fucking needs to go off. Yeah. They realised it wasn't an inner thought.
Could have been worse. Could have said worse, bro.
Throw into Forest. What was it, 18 yards out?
He just looks like one of them players that would annoy you, just not stop running, man.
Do you know how long is the 18-yard line?
18? What?
Yeah. Do you know?
I assume it depends on the pitch, right?
Because obviously from goal line to the edge of it is 18 yards, but how wide is it? Like how far from the goal
offside.
He's offside, isn't he?
If you're in the
you have to
corner
give
of
that,
the
ref.
18-yard box.
You have to give that, ref. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Do you think it's weird that in the modern era, all football pitches still aren't the same size? They're still like...
That's crazy.
It doesn't seem like a pure fundamental
because
of football.
it's up to you.
I know, well, that's what I'm saying. I think it's weird that that's the case.
Well, what do you
that
mean?
like when you look at the FA rules on how big your pitch has to be, it's between 70 and 80 metres long or whatever, and between 90 and 105 metres long.
So you can have a smaller pitch.
You can have a
When it
substantially
hybrid,
smaller.
it was a small pitch.
I think so.
And then they say when they moved to the Emirates, they suffered because it was so used to the smaller pitch. And the Emirates was bigger.
But it's odd to me that such a fundamental part of football is the surface you're playing on, and it can be 15% bigger or smaller depending on what you choose. You think they made that standardised, wouldn't you?
Now Jesse Lingard will probably come on and score.
He's not. Jesse Lingard hasn't got a goal or an assist in the Premier League.
Sorry, it's
already been said. That's my point.
Lindelof chucks a knee into his knee there. Oh, that'd be
it's
sore.
written for him to come on and do something, innit?
Yeah.
He's just got a sore knee, I think.
Look at that. Physio J.
Yeah.
Come on, can you diagnose that again for us, physio?
Yeah, I think he's got a sore knee. I think he'll be alright.
Sore knee Lister.
Right. Nah.
Sore knee Lister.
Such a contemporary reference.
I love Sonny Lister.
Well done.
Hey, he's decent. There's a decent documentary on him on
Isn't
Sky. Yeah.
What's it called? Probably just called
The
Lister.
Pariah. The Trials of Sonny Liston.
Is it actually good?
Yeah, it is. It's really good.
Or did you just watch it because you were bored and it was 1 a.m?
Both.
But it happened to be good.
I watched
What did you watch?
I watched Smile the other day, that horror film. Have you seen it? It's always on the side of buses. Smile.
Can't be that good then if they're still advertising it.
No.
I don't even recognise it as a trailer.
You know, I've never.
Let me see.
The horrors don't do it for me, you know.
Nah, the trailer looks actually quite scary, but the film itself is just. It starts off a bit scary, and then it just becomes.
I have to feel like it could be real for it to
Yeah,
scare
nah,
me.
there's none of that.
The reviews make it
Like,
suggest that
remember
the film is
original
quite average.
Paranormal Activity? The original. I don't mean the one they changed up for cinema. There was an original version.
Where they die at the end.
Because in the cinema one, she gets thrown at the screen, innit?
Does she?
That doesn't happen in the other one.
Did you ever watch the Blair Witch Project?
No.
Back in the day,
Tony
yes.
Blair Witch Project. That's
Well,
arguably...
well,
is
Like
that
killing a
Lionel
million
Blair.
people
It's
in
called
an
the
illegal
Lionel
war.
Blair
The
Witch
Tony Blair
Project.
Witch Project is a genuine film and it's considered one of the worst motion pictures of all time.
It's much like his time as
love all that.
leader of the country. Yeah, the Blair Witch
How
Project.
him and Alistair Campbell still running around, running
It's
their
madness,
mouths is
innit?
beyond me.
Absolute.
Fucking wankers. They should be in the Hague.
100%.
William Hague.
No, they've probably been in him. No.
Right.
Right, go on, Eric.
It feels like the
Is that
game has
Ericsson?
just
I can't
stopped
see
for
that. It's
about-
Anthony. Sorry.
Well done, Harry.
When's the last time you saw a good Harry film? Horror film, no.
Harry film. Harry
I tell you
Potter
what,
2.
I watched... you what? I watched...
Harry Potter 2.
yeah,
That's me,
the
that.
Europa League final against Villarreal was pretty...
Yeah.
I watched Hereditary, and to be honest, I didn't like it, and I wasn't scared by it as much as I thought I would either. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I thought I'd like it more, and I thought it would be more
Tony.
scary. Maybe I just was a bit thick.
That's
but-
what I mean. Horror films tend to
didn't
be
love
just
it.
rubbish, don't they? Actually,
Yeah.
There's no
Play Bruno.
nowadays. Very
The last
rare.
time a horror film truly terrified the shit out of me was when I was about 8 and I watched What Lies Beneath.
With Michelle Pfeiffer and Harrison Ford.
Yeah. It was the first horror film I'd ever seen, and it made me... I didn't
To be
realise...
fair,
that-
when you're 8, that's
I didn't think
acceptable.
you were allowed to make films like that. Like, why are you allowed to do stuff that's just going to hurt people's feelings?
One-
Like, I
a
genuinely
film-
didn't think it was allowed.
A film that messed me up was Irreversible, bro.
What's that?
Irreversible.
Horrible.
Was it a film about frying an egg?
Because someone in school put it on. It's not even a horror. It just makes you sick. Some geezer's face gets filled in with a extinguisher. That's horrible.
Is it real?
Horrible scenes in it. It's not a great film.
Go on, Harry. Great. Ooh.
We go again.
Talking about horrors.
We go again,
Captain,
eh?
ladies
No.
and gentlemen, £80 million. Booting the
we've
ball
got
out of play.
See that?
We've
would
already
do
got
my
our
head in.
money's worth now.
He tells Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, why are you not the fastest man who's ever played football? Why didn't you get on the end of that abysmal pass?
I didn't
Like,
realise. I know.
Come
sorry.
on. Sorry, go on.
I watched 24 Hour Party People the other
Love
night,
that.
last night,
Absolutely love it.
which is great.
Story of Factory Records.
Factory Records, Tony Wilson,
Yes.
Anthony Wilson. But I know obviously Ian Curtis died young, I knew that. I didn't realise he was 23.
It's mad, isn't it?
He's like
Mad.
a child.
Yeah.
Not, I thought he was like in the 27 Club or something, like he'd had most of his 20s produced. He was fucking so
Oh,
young.
literally after the first album, I think. The
Yeah.
second album, Closer, came out, I think, posthumously. Or
Posthumously.
Posthumously,
But
sorry.
yeah, I didn't realise
Yeah.
he was that young.
mad,
23 is
isn't it?
like nothing,
No,
is
it's not
it?
even starting-
When
not
I was
even starting,
23, I was just starting uni.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, it's,
felt
it
like
is.
a child.
I thought the way that's handled as well in the film's really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite, yeah, it It's mint, that film.
Yeah, it's
Love
cool.
that.
Steve Coogan.
Yeah.
I wonder with Steve Coogan is because sometimes he does a little action where you think he's been doing Partridge for so long that like the way he enters and leaves conversations and the little like facial tics and like nodding his head or a sort of lip thing. I feel like sometimes even when he's not playing Partridge, you can't help but do a little.
It's like Rowan Atkinson. You can't not see Mr. Bean.
Yeah, he's got a little bean.
Because he's almost become.
Yeah, he's become the Bean.
Yeah. Played Victor. Oh no.
Lovely. Paper airplane on the pitch. I think it's all over.
Every time I see Marshall go down, I just think, Jesus.
Hit it. Go on,
Aaron
Aaron.
Wan-Bissaka 1-0. Oh no.
Oh God.
Anthony Wilson.
There's goals in this game for us, you know, if we play it properly.
Yeah.
We were all white when we beat them 8-1, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah, we did. Well, we didn't, but the players did.
We, bro.
I was wearing white.
We.
What does that say on his neck there, Anthony? Do you know? On the tattoo?
Dream it, believe it, achieve it.
Yeah.
It's a bit man.
Love how you went, like his mum. Oh, poor baby.
Such a shame. I was really looking forward to seeing him start.
Oh, yellow card there. Looks like he scratches Anthony, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like he
Biter.
scratches, yeah.
He bites.
It's naughty, isn't he?
Yeah. I think he does that thing, you know, with those like sticky plants that people put on the back of your back.
Yeah.
I think he does that to people. Carrington.
Yeah, kid.
Remember them things you used to take out of lighters and spark people's necks?
Yeah. Just squeeze it. Yeah, he's doing all of that. Tying people's laces together and that.
Just an absolute.
I found one of them
Setup.
on the road the other day. I had a throwback.
Did you ever go at it?
Mm.
Did you ever do it in a
Stung
worm?
myself though. In a worm?
Yeah.
No.
I didn't.
What? What?
Well done, David.
Oh my God, he just punched that ball.
David.
Fair play.
Close him down.
Yeah,
In fact, don't
next
let
time
him
have
shoot.
a shot.
Quite a big away in there, isn't it?
Yeah. What was the what was the thing about a worm?
Oh, some people used to, do you know those clickers out of a lighter where you squeeze it and it does a little electricity to light the lighter? Some people would take them out and you do a little worm and you sort of clip it in place and then you just zap some parts of it. Zap its little cells and that. But I wouldn't do it because I used to find it bad. Some people used to blow
Come on,
with
Anthony.
straws and then kick them.
Come on, Anthony.
Anthony, left foot.
Oh, you fucked it, man.
Come on, man.
Bruno. Oh, good effort, Bruno. Christ.
Hell, how did Bruno get that? No, ref!
No! How is that a foul? Just because he wants to do a fucking 360 flip
That was
over
a shot
Martial.
by Bruno, to be fair.
It was a great shot, wasn't it, from that angle? This pass here again. Ericsson, that's the thing
He's
that
got
we
to
miss.
have some sort
No
of
one
right
else
foot
does
now
that.
and again, you know.
This shot here is fantastic from Bruno.
Did it take a deflection or did it kind of move?
Yeah, it does. It hits a
I
little
thought it
stubby.
moved as he hit it.
Come on. Like you said, there's chances in this. We're doing all right.
Easy
We just
chances.
can't keep missing them.
What's going on here? We haven't missed half the game watching that
It does
replay.
made in that. Do you know what the worst one, my least
Jesus
favourite one is?
Christ.
When they focus on a manager's face for like
Yeah.
10 seconds when the game's playing. I don't care who the managers are. Who cares?
I hated it when he was like
At least it was a
Ronaldo on the
replay.
bench. It's
Yeah,
like,
that, exactly.
this
That's
isn't
the,
how
no,
can
that
you
is the
watch
worst
game.
one. It's De Gea will make a save or Butland will make a save and it cuts straight to De Gea.
Well, let's
I
cut
don't
to
give a
Ryan
shit.
Reynolds. No, I want to watch the
Remember
game.
when we sang, was it Kagawa? And we played in Japan. Was it? We had a friendly. And they had their feed. And their feed was just Kagawa on the bench.
It was like that when we played in Mexico and Chikorito played for both teams.
Yeah.
It was exactly the
So
same.
it's
Like,
like-
just keep looking
Yeah,
at
because I remember watching it and they were like apologising, saying we've got this feed that we're being sent. Bloody
Oh
hell.
my lord. Do you remember when Sky used to have I never used to
Player
have it
cam.
because we used to have a dodgy box, but Sky used to have a player cam.
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Weird.
You can
that
press
one.
the red button now and watch Dwight York for 15 minutes.
It wasn't
Yeah,
playing, he was just getting to
would
some no
That
good.
would be annoying.
Yeah,
How annoying was that when Jordan used to turn up at Old Trafford?
that's a foul, by the way.
Oh
He's
my
pulling
God, is that
Martial's shirt
handball?
off his back there.
No.
Forget that. Who cares about
Absolutely
handball?
no
It's not handball.
chance.
It's not handball
That's
anyway,
handball.
and also
No, Macca,
their
that's not.
player is
That is
pulling
not handball,
Martial's
that's
shirt.
handball.
Look, Martial's shirt, grabbed,
It's not-
pulled.
It's not Martial's
Pulled.
handball. It's handball.
Doesn't matter though. It's a foul before the handball happens.
It's a handball.
It's not.
It's going to be given. Why is his hand out?
Because he's jumping.
It's a penalty, bro.
Good.
No,
that's a penalty.
No.
He's pulling Martial's shirt before
There's
the
too
ball.
much-
Martial has
There's-
nothing to
There's
do
too
with the
much
fact
going on there.
that Harry Maguire's arm
Yeah, it does.
is here and the ball
Well,
lands
no,
on it.
but that's not.
If that's in their box, I want a penalty.
I think there was too much going on there.
Yeah.
That's just not an excuse. There's too much
Like,
going
no,
on,
but
so
like,
I
there was
can't.
arms
excuse.
and stuff, and
It's
the
an excuse
player
to
was
not-
involved.
The fact that there was a foul on Martial before the
I'm
ball
glad
touched
it's not
his
been
hands.
given, but Martial has nothing to do with the fact that Harry Maguire's let the ball drop on his
No,
arm.
but
and his
he
arm's
doesn't
out.
have a fact.
It wasn't a natural position.
He has nothing to do with that, but he has something to do with why you might not give a penalty if
Go
a
on,
foul has
Jaden,
taken
keep
place
going.
before that.
Is he fucking stupid? How's that a free kick to them? He's ran in front of him and fell over. Oh my God.
We just got the ref again who's just getting
That is
excited,
just
isn't he?
a shit decision.
Yeah. Just getting a bit giddy.
Can we do a poll in the chat? I think that was a penalty.
Good shout.
Personally.
Nah.
Bruv.
He don't mean to, does he?
But his arm is out and the ball has landed on it.
Yeah, but I think it's
So if I'm doing that to Jay in the box now,
yeah.
and the ball comes and lands on my arm, that's not a penalty.
Yeah, but
Why is your arm out?
because he's keeping an
Come on,
eye
man. That's it. That's it.
You're allowed to do that.
Oh,
Honestly,
just
Bruno
needed a touch.
is
just
doing
needed a
everything
touch.
he can in
Would
this
that have
game.
been disallowed? If it
I
went
don't
in?
know because I think he was looking for might have been offside, but on
It's an
Bruno here, is
unbelievable
Bruno
call.
offside for this? When he gets the
Nope.
no, you're right.
well
Nobody
on.
was playing him
The
up.
left
Bruno
back.
is doing so well today.
Just needed
Look
a
at that
touch.
for a pass. Fucking hell.
Martial knows it as well.
You either need a really small touch or a really big touch.
Yeah.
Because just in the middle is going to go to Navas. Oh,
Come on.
fuck.
Bruno's been
We should have
excellent so
scored by
far,
now.
hasn't he?
Bruno's been great in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, he was amazing against
the abuse he's been
Everton.
getting off certain people and certain pundits is ridiculous.
Win that.
Go
There
on.
you go. Bruno's on. Martial's on.
Help him out. Help
He's
him out.
He's offside.
Who's off?
Fucking hell, Martial. His man was behind him, wasn't he? I think he got carried away with the run. Yeah, Neville's saying there about how Forest have got to deal with Bruno better because he's having too much.
I use
Rather
that deal
than
with
praise
Bruno
Bruno.
better, Gary Neville.
Anything other than praise Bruno.
Yeah,
Like Forest needs to put their ideas up because Bruno's doing too much.
too much influence.
Yeah.
If they get me back on overlap, I'm
Are you going to take him to task about the fact that he
made
made up the fact that he wanted to come
Stop
off against the
being
Scousers when he didn't?
Yeah, and stop being so anti-United.
I know.
Try and make people think you're a better pundit.
Yeah,
Like,
we've got to win that. Well
Play
done.
Maguire.
Yeah, he
Nice.
did well there. Pushed his man off and won the ball.
Definitely pushed his man
using the
off,
arm
just
that's
went
still got a red circle on it,
Yeah.
where the ball slapped against it. He probably didn't give that as well because he would have had to have sent Maguire off, wouldn't he? That's the second yellow. That.
well, I don't think the VAR give a shit about that.
Yeah,
to be honest
yeah,
with you.
okay,
I think they're
that's
just
a
looking at it and thinking whether it's on ball.
Oh.
or not.
Looking at the odds,
52%.
52% people saying no, they don't think it was a penalty. 48% saying yes. And I think if you factor in the fact that people inherently want Maguire to fail,
I think if that's
probably
minus,
more like a
that
70-30,
poll is
innit?
like no
Yeah,
90%. Like because it's
What are you
Maguire.
trying to say? I'm biased.
Yeah,
yeah, obviously.
you're not in that poll, are you? I'm talking about
just
the poll.
voted in it.
Oh, did you? Which way did you vote?
He voted yes. Go on, win that. Win that though.
Smash.
Oh, you stuffy weasels.
Someone hurt someone.
We've got to win this.
No Maguire.
Hold on.
Well done, did well there. Had
alright.
That's
had
not
to get
doing
that
well,
right.
bro.
Come on!
Step across.
You are.
That shouldn't be a corner, bro. Step across, win the ball. Come on.
No, I don't want him to try and do that. I want him to do what he did. Let's not complicate.
But that's what I mean when I say he puts us under pressure. That looks like he did something good.
Yeah, I think he did the right
Bro,
thing.
you should be taking a touch there, moving out of
I
defence.
think it was too far ahead of him. I don't think he could get to it. Again, it's like the Sancho thing. If he was a faster person, maybe he could have. But I don't think it
Varane
was.
would.
I don't
Varane
think
would
it
do
was
that.
within
But he's not
his
got the pace of
physical capability to take a touch there
No.
because he's stretching too far.
Come on, deal with it now.
I'd rather
Yeah.
him deal with.
But
what
this
he
is the
can
problem,
do.
look, because look, they are absolutely packing out David De Gea in the middle there. There's like 17 players in the 6-yard box here. It's going to be that same thing again. It's going to go in, it's going to drop down to someone, and we just got to hope that it's us that knocks it away. There you go. Again, that's exactly what I'm on about.
Look where that landed there.
He landed on
Was it
the...
Maguire who dealt with that?
I don't know.
Help him out.
Pass it then.
Playing Sancho.
That's the one.
Good strength.
We've got to get a grip of this game, seriously.
Yeah.
Opposition even though, you know, like when Maguire gets on the ball, they get excited.
I mean, it's not a good look, this.
Go on, keep it. Yeah, well done.
I mean, I think he dealt with the corner well there, but
That's a good pass.
That's
as
a
well,
ball.
Bruno. That's
a
another
foul
good
on
pass
the
as
floor.
well from Bruno.
Don't need it.
Pull it back. Navas wanted that. Win it high up.
Played.
Well done, Maguire. He's had some shit moments and some good moments.
Give it back.
This is good. Oh, it's a great touch.
That's a foul, ref.
Come on.
That's a foul, ref.
We're giving them all day long.
He just gave one against Marshall for the same thing.
Oh my God.
Sancho.
He's literally just dragged him
Right,
out
of
of the way.
course he has.
Martial stood still in the box and it was a foul. Who had this away? Yeah. That's a foul on Martial again. He's pulling his shirt everywhere. There.
That would have been handball, surely, by
Oh,
then.
look at Martial's shirt here. Up his back. Hits the
See,
post.
that would have been handball for the same reasons, bro. That's exactly like Maguire. So if they score there, that's handball, no goal.
But also, it's different if you score with your hand, isn't it? The rules are genuinely like.
We can't
they're
keep
not
gambling like this on.
I know, that's the thing with set
Look at
pieces.
this. Scott McKenna.
But also, he's pulling Martial's shirt all over the place.
I don't
there.
even know who Scott McKenna is.
That's a
Mate,
great
he didn't
team.
exist
Who's
till
that?
this morning.
Is that Casemiro?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just literally got him out of the crowd.
Who?
Scott McKenna.
Who's that?
Exactly.
What is he meant to be though? Where have you got his name from?
He's
had
had
the
more.
most touches
Scott
in the
McKenna
opposition
is dominating the game. And I've literally never heard of the geezer.
Didn't he manage fucking Ipswich?
Like, yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Who
That literally could be a joke by Sky.
Kieran McKenna's Ipswich
Someone could
won
be having a laugh
6-1
now, and
yesterday,
we wouldn't
didn't they?
know. Yeah. Hey.
Michael Carrick's Middlesbrough won 5-1.
Yeah, man.
But shame they lost
Dominating.
2 of the last 3 before that.
Battered Reading as well.
Go on,
Go on,
Sancho.
Jaden. Go on, Dallo, get with him in case he needs an out ball.
This is what he needs. He needs someone running on for him.
He's not much of an overlap manager though, is he, Ten Hag?
No.
We don't.
Sancho
we
and
don't
Delo
see
were
it a
good
lot.
together, but not on the left, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the right. I don't think Sancho's done too badly this game.
No, he's been alright.
It's been lively. I just want to see him running at players, trying things. I don't mind if you
Committing
don't come
people.
off. Do you know what I mean? That's the nature of the beast when you're a winger.
I think that's the problem, though. They don't come off and then they get in their heads again.
Yeah. And also the problem is if it doesn't come off 9 times out of 10, then that is a problem. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Play.
You know, you want him
Come
to
on,
try,
get
but
around
he
him.
also needs
Play.
to succeed occasionally.
Played.
Good ball back. That's okay. Good stuff there from United. Corner to United.
Martial is such a good centre forward, man.
He's been good.
But then
today.
it might just be like, you know, when you're starving and you have a cracker.
Yeah.
So that's the best cracker I've ever had.
Yeah.
Just having a striker.
That
is-
Jacobs is one of the nicest things I've ever eaten.
Yeah.
But it's because you've not eaten all day.
Yeah. That tasted a bit sweet and that. You
Yeah,
know,
it's
and
like a saltiness to it. That.
I was hungry the other day. I was eating pistachios and I could taste chicken.
I had a Brazil nut that tastes like chicken once. Put me off them for years.
Chocolate Brazil nuts are the.
Oh, they might be one of the best foods.
Ah, you
Now,
mug.
I'm skating.
You fell over twice.
Span around.
Well, Anthony got other people spinning as well now.
Spinning around. Has anyone used that for Anthony? Little.
A little video.
Yeah, I think they should.
Lovely bad Casemiro. Well, Anthony.
Ah, shit.
Soft little cross. That
Come on, man.
I feel like Casemiro tricks people into thinking the ball's going one place because they trust
Come on,
his judgment.
Give him back.
And then he
Get it
drops
back.
off.
Oh, no,
Nice.
give it back to
No, it's good,
Sancho,
good ball.
man.
Corner again to United.
No,
is
it's
it?
not. It's a goal kick.
You could
That's
give
one of
that
those
back
ones
to
there where you
Sancho
just
then.
think the ref doesn't know who that's hit last.
The linesman did.
Was the linesman on that side? I didn't realise if he was on that side.
It's one of those where you need another referee that's on the side of the pitch.
Good shout out.
Yeah. Well done, Joe.
How come there aren't 4 linesmen?
There is.
There isn't.
There's
2.
a geezer with the board.
No, as in like.
Oh,
So
like
there's
each
one
line.
side
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
the other
yeah.
side.
Yeah, yeah,
But what
I
if the
get
ball's
it.
in that corner or that, and they don't go past the halfway line?
Didn't they trial that at some point?
From
Referees
where?
behind the goal or something.
Yeah, they used to have it in Champions League, didn't they? Like that.
Yeah.
Just there for
Was that
penalties.
what was that?
Champions League. They used to
think-
stand where that little. Do you know where that grey microphone always
Sitting in
is?
the
You know how like the
standard
government
now.
will just create roles to give their mates
like,
companies.
It's probably just
jobs
You're
and
gonna be
that.
scraping the
That's
barrel,
what they
like,
use,
like, especially down the leagues because it's all meant to be equal, isn't it?
There was one year where some compliance officer at UEFA went, "We've got far too many referees, you know, lads. I need to get rid of some of these." And then the lads all got together and went, "We need 4 linesmen."
Lines folk. Tina Tellison to
Lines
Toka.
them.
Nice.
Yeah, nicely done.
If Maguire gets sent off or injured, who can play in defence? This can be a long
Casemiro.
way to the finish line of the season. Well, we're going to find out, basically, aren't we, against
We're
Brighton?
going to find out in 10
What
minutes
happens if
when Maguire
Maguire
gets his
goes-
second yellow.
Or, well, also when he's suspended against Brighton.
Yeah. Because I'm with you. I don't think Varane makes that game.
No. I think we'll see him.
I think it's going to have to be
Last
Shaw
couple.
and Lindelof.
Yeah.
See, you know what? I think use that. See, I keep thinking Ten Hag's like, yeah, there'll be a couple of weeks, it's fine. But really, he might be saying that because he just doesn't want to make anyone panic, and really the news is worse.
That's wide.
Well, I hope you're right.
Oh no, what I'm saying is it might be worse.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant better.
I just
Sorry.
don't want anything. But I'm just like,
No, I hope you're right and that it's worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's worse than he's saying.
Players.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, I hope you're right. I hope they're all out for the rest
Hope
of the
you're right.
season.
Back to the studio.
Yeah,
Just
sorry.
not listening at all.
I was getting distracted by that shot then.
did that take a deflection or go straight wide?
I think he's give a corner on it.
There's a corner going on, so something's happened. And Joe
This is abysmal, this.
Prisbelowski says, we need robot refs, so at least when they get a call wrong, Bruno can
ref.
boot his head off.
What's your thoughts on all this?
Robot Wars had it
this,
15 years ago.
AI stuff. Robots.
Make an AI ref.
Yeah.
I'm up for that. Corner to Forest. Deep.
Do you know
top
what was
of the net.
mental then? I don't know which player it was, but whoever Christian Eriksen was marking, they ran out of the box and pulled Christian Eriksen with them. He was like, you're marking me.
Come on, son. Come on. Don't leave me alone.
Why did these guys start their season with no sponsorship? Was it a choice?
I don't think so. They've got rich owners though, aren't they? So maybe
Well,
they're
they've got like a charity on there now,
Didn't
haven't
they
they?
spend like
For refugees.
a lot of money in the summer?
And the thing with that is, obviously I respect it and I love that raising awareness, but
Played Marshall.
Well done. That's better.
great pass from Bruno. He got
Yeah.
scored out.
Oh.
Yes! Yes! That's
The
all about
onside.
Tony
The
M, you know.
onside.
It's all about fucking Tony M. He should have scored. But fucking
Anthony
hell.
as well, who gets so much
Honestly,
grief.
that pass from
Yes.
Bruno, first time, facing
And
the
then you
wrong
thought-
way with
It
his
was all
left
about
foot.
Marshall won the ball back, bro.
Marshall did really well. Anthony
Fucking
did
stuck
well.
a tackling.
And also, that's the first time we've seen Anthony score a goal like that.
No. I don't mind. I'm actually glad Anthony's got a goal because Anthony's been getting some stick.
Yeah,
That
and
counts
he's
as
been
another
good.
assist, though, right, for Marshall?
I don't think it does. This pass here from Bruno. This pass from Bruno is so good.
That goal assist. Look,
Love
watch
that. I
this.
love that.
Bang!
I love that. Marshall wins the ball back. He was the one that gave it away.
Yeah.
That pass from Bruno is unbelievable.
Bruno's on fire.
He is. Look at
this
this
game.
pass. Like, it's like over his shoulder.
Martial
first time
does
with
well
his
to
left
win the
foot.
ball back.
That is an unreal pass, that.
Good shot.
Nah,
And
because
really
you know
good
why that's
following
good,
in.
yeah? Because you know these muppets that don't like Marshall? It's because he doesn't do enough of running around like a headless chicken. There you go.
Is this an own goal?
Nah, you're mad.
Nah, he's
I wasn't
it's like
sure.
Maradona gets in.
Yeah.
Even-
It's like, I couldn't see that. I thought he might have been
Even
sliding.
the defender's like, it's his goal.
Right. Yeah.
It's not my goal.
Like, I want it to be his goal, obviously.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well done, Anthony.
His first Premier League goal since
Do you know what you
Everton.
reminded me of then? Do you remember the Watford game? The Watford game where Martial scored that goal.
Yeah. That
I
was
remember
amazing.
your fan cams were hilarious. Everybody interviewed after the game,
Yeah.
right? He
What
didn't want to
about
talk about
Martial?
anything else because Martial scored a sick goal.
That goal's the best. That goal might be the best goal I've seen at Old Trafford since Fergie.
Is it the
left.
pass? First time top goal?
No.
It was that against
the
Villa.
ball. He basically,
Oh, he dinks it.
yeah, he
Oh,
turns and like dinks it, and
Yeah.
he was going mad, and everybody who was talking, he was just like, "But what about Martial?"
Yeah, because bro, you've seen one of the best goals you're
Is
ever
it
going to
4-0,
see.
wasn't it that?
Yeah, 4-1.
Some people had seen the best goal they're ever going to see in their life. Yeah.
That's true.
And they're coming out the ground, not even talking about it.
Certainly the best
Nah,
goal
you put
Martial
right.
scored.
Ooh.
No, I think
Ooh, a
my
lot of
favourite one,
competition.
do you know the one where, I think it was against Villa, it was that colour kit, where it was proper counter-attack, one, and
Yeah.
onto, it's like 18 yards out, first time,
He
top
scored one
corner,
against Everton
unreal.
where he picked it up off Rooney and fizzed it into the top corner from outside the box.
Maybe I'm thinking of that one.
Man,
Bournemouth. Remember when he scored that hat-trick?
mate.
Outside of, mate, Anthony's just scored anyway.
yeah, we're just going about Martial.
And it all started this year when I saw him in pre-season and told him to sort his
It did.
life out.
Your conversation in the lift in Thailand
Ah,
is the
Convinced him to stay.
Well
reason.
done,
Convinced him to
Casemiro.
stay. It gave him belief in himself.
belief in
Like,
himself.
he thought, I am good enough. I do belong here, and I am going to smash it.
that's a shocker. Go
Here
on,
he is.
tell me.
Yo, don't worry, he's Marshall.
Does that count as innocent?
Oh, shit.
Such an easy pass as well.
Yeah, as he just
And
lazily
he like
loses the ball.
chipped it for
Yeah.
no reason.
Hey, don't worry.
Yeah, watch this. Oh,
Oh, Eriksen again.
look at that Wan-Bissaka
Go on,
playing as
Harry.
an inverted fullback and all sorts.
Wan-Bissaka's loving life in this
I
system.
love him. I remember how much I used to love him.
I love him.
When he first came in, it was just like, because Ashley Young was all right.
We need
but
a
he couldn't
Sancho
defend,
goal, you
could
know.
he?
Yeah.
We really need a
well, do you know
Marcelo.
what?
Came in and was so
This
good
is
at
it.
defending.
Sancho goal, 100%.
Yeah.
Megsy's.
Or, yeah.
He's got strength, you know. Mate, he's been... he tried it.
Go on, stand your ground, lad.
He's got strength, you know. He must be squatting it out at the gym.
Hope so.
Because, bruv, back to goal and he's just holding people off.
Go on, Maguire. Get your head on that, lad.
Them
Yeah.
thighs are putting in work.
You can guarantee that.
Lardy-dardy.
Well done there. Good. That was good from United because we just didn't let them get out at all
No,
there. And
that's
it's
what we
like
wanna
there's some of the smaller attacking players as well who did a lot of the hard work there. That was good from Anthony and Sancho.
Well done, Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
That's a great
Man on.
left hand side.
Fizzed
that.
it. Fizzed it.
He's just
Fizzed it.
absolutely.
That's all right. We'll have a corner there.
Come on, let's twat these
2-0
twats.
Casemiro.
Does that just for anyone who knows or doesn't know? Does that count as an assist from Martial, or does it? Is there no assist because it bounces
It
back
should
off?
do.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay, great. What, official Premier League or like fantasy football?
That's both the same thing.
Are they? Okay.
It's both the same thing.
What is that?
Because Premier League do fantasy football.
Ah, right, okay.
Love it. Thank you.
It hasn't been given on Flash Scores, which I think Flash Scores is quite frankly the worst live score app in the world. Fucking
I'm really
robbing
glad that he
Anthony
scored
Marshall
there,
off an
Anthony.
assist. Disgrace. Go on, Slabhead!
I'd love him to score as well.
No.
Well, he's going to be playing for the next month.
Like, if you could pick anyone to score, you're not picking Slabhead. Is my point.
No,
Of
'cause he
course, I
scored
want
more
anyone
goals,
to
He scored
score.
more goals for England.
I'll be happy with an own goal.
And that's what he's there for.
Did you see Jimmy Garner yesterday? I know Everton got bad, but he had an assist. Nearly fizzed one in.
It's weird, isn't it, that move for him? Do you know what I mean?
Everton's a disastrous
Right, I
place
know,
to go.
I know, man.
There are some places some clubs that just have, they hit like that point of no return where they're just shit for like years. Do you remember in Wigan, we were in the same thing where every year they're like fighting for breath at the bottom.
And then when they do
Wigan
finally
is
win
on the
something, they
cup.
get relegated.
Sunderland had it for a few years as
Yeah.
well. West Ham are in it at the minute where they just look like,
Look at what are you doing, Harry?
what? What's
He's
going on?
dragging him up, bro. Well, you didn't need to put his arm across there.
It's good defending that.
Get up, you fucking knob.
He didn't need to go down. He didn't need to go
What's
down.
hurting? Why are you down? What
Yeah.
hurts? What on your body hurts? Nothing. What are you on the floor for?
Oh, I've not got the free kick.
Yeah.
I'll get up now.
Ridiculous.
That's the away end up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
In that
Yeah.
corner.
Pathetic, that.
That's good defending that.
I've never been to City Ground.
I have.
Years ago, man. I was only a kid.
I went with my mate who was a
Very nearly
Forest fan.
killed that.
Well, not. It wasn't United Forest. It was Forest versus someone. But he was a Forest fan and we weren't.
My mate was a
I
first.
spent a lot of time in Nottingham as well.
Yeah?
Student days, yeah.
It's near Birmingham.
Good
It's
night out.
Birmingham.
Yeah.
It's
Good night out,
adjacent,
innit?
isn't it?
I knew a lot of people in Nottingham. Good fun.
Oh,
But then you know what happened in uni, yeah? There used to be this thing where everyone used to go,
Depressing,
yeah,
it's gonna
gonna go Nottingham because it's 3 girls to 1
That's
boy
what everyone used to
ratio
say.
and that.
Yeah.
And
That
everyone used to
ratio.
say that, bruv. And all the lads would go, now you fucked the ratio up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I remember
every
that.
lad's going,
That must
and
have been a
that's-
thing for years, because when I
It's a
went
myth.
Nottingham, that was a thing.
I bet
That's
there's
what they
still
said.
kids going there
The
today.
ratio's 5 to 1.
Like
Yeah.
it's Russia after the Second World
Yeah.
War, where all the men have died like twice.
Like this magical place.
Russia,
they're just full of
Russia
women.
was like that, you know. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
54% women, because after the First and Second World War, Russia had the most casualties in World War One and World War
Yeah,
Two, and
yeah.
they were almost all men. So for a while, it was like, if you were a man, you'd had like do what you want,
Mate.
pick of the bunch. But like Nottingham's like that. Yeah, the great
It's like
Nottingham
Cowboy
versus
Rodney
Derby
with
wars
Just wipes out,
Yeah.
80% of the
of a
men.
whole
The
generation.
men folk of a certain age.
Nottingham's balls to wall.
I mean, that's
That was,
mad,
it
man.
could make sense
That's been
that
going on. for
Nottingham
years.
was very good though.
But
It
it could
wasn't
make sense
midnight.
if-
I had a midnight hour.
Because
there's
certain
I used to stay up
courses-
there.
Yeah.
certain courses that attract a lot more men than women and women than men. So if a uni specialises in 3 or 4 courses that attract a lot more women than
Artsy
men,
ones and stuff.
arts and like social services and stuff like that, like healthcare and stuff,
Yeah.
you might have a
Okay.
uni that's got a lot
I like
more
the fact
men.
you've worked it out as a logical thing.
You got to think about these things, don't you?
What Joe's saying is, women should do women's jobs.
Yeah.
That's basically what
Like,
he
yeah,
said.
Joe was
I'm
saying,
not
if,
saying
like,
women
if the,
should
if
do
the
that's,
it.
course,
that's what you just said.
if the
I'm
courses
saying
are like
No,
sewing
that's
and
what
that,
you said.
that's what you said, sewing
You
and
said,
cooking,
yeah.
then all the
Women
women
should stick to teaching is what
they're
you
just
said.
going to come and do all them courses.
Teach 'em and cook
Where
'em.
if the course is like building
Yeah,
and
we don't
war,
need them.
then men will, men will
What are you
take
studying at
war.
uni? Just war.
Men will go and do that.
I love a good war documentary, you know.
What's your favourite?
Yeah.
The Vietnam one by Kenneth, what's his face?
Branagh.
It's a-
Kenneth Barlow.
Oh no, I mean, yeah.
Off of Coro.
It's fucking long, you know. It's like 30 hours long.
Fucking hell.
It's like 8.
It's not long. There's
There's 8 episodes and there's like 2.5
day.
hours an episode.
Mate.
Like World at War. It's like 50 episodes.
Yeah,
Ken
that's like the
Burns.
actual war, the real
Ken
time.
Burns. What, the YouTube,
Ken Burns
the
is sick.
internet meme?
10-part, 18-hour
Burns is
documentary
ridiculous.
series. So it's each part's like an hour and a half,
Bloody
2
hell.
hours.
Yeah.
It's a great documentary. Netflix took it off there, the mugs.
Netflix take everything that's
Oh,
decent
no,
off.
twats.
Fucking assholes.
Fucking. Oh no, we're teaching people about how bad America is. Yeah, we better stop that. I want to go Vietnam though. Ho Chi Minh
Nice.
Trail and that.
Have you been Vietnam, Joseph?
No, I'd really like to though. Like Forest counter attacking.
One of my best friends
Go on,
in
you gotta
primary
go, you
school was
gotta go.
Vietnamese.
Really? That's it.
Vincent.
Was it? Had he lived in Vietnam? Did he?
No, his parents were from
Yeah.
like he was like me, like born in Birmingham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to. Yeah, I would love to go know what it's like a childhood and school and upbringing and stuff in Vietnam. Yeah, I'd like to go though. It's that's not true. I was going to say a fact, but it's.
I was gonna say a fact, but
It's
it's
actually where
not
Sir,
a
Alex,
actually just-
where Sir Alex Ferguson was born.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, that
actually,
wasn't Vietnam,
it's
that was
not. I'm
Glasgow.
thinking of Govan.
Go on.
We're gonna DM Diogo Dalot again later if we win.
We've got to.
Yeah.
It's a tradition.
Start to keep you up.
Tradition.
Now. I wonder how long till he stops thinking I have
Don't
to reply
Just
to these
fuck off, lads.
When he does, you're going to see a hate
'Cause you
campaign.
know what, he
when he
thinks
does
it's me,
stop
you know.
replying, he's going to see a hate campaign like he's never seen before. Honestly.
Yeah.
Because
We
he
are going to
genuinely
become
thinks it's me.
Arawan Basaka FC on this channel like you will not believe.
Yeah.
I think he does probably.
He always
He's
thinks
a
it's me.
friendly guy anyway.
Ew.
Mate, can they
Well
both
done there.
lose?
Go on, Bruno.
Has the
Keep
ref
it.
give the foul or is it
Ah.
played on? Fuck off, yes. F
See,
it
how
in
can you
check.
not like that?
I love.
I love it.
Like, that's
But
what I
like-
want to see him
He's my
doing. He's
favourite.
right.
You know what's mad though? How has he not been booked? He's just told the linesman to fuck off
And
twice.
how would you get
And
a line?
ref
What are the
twice.
rules? I don't get that. I
There are
don't
no
get
rules.
how you can go up to the referee and say, fuck off.
Yeah, and
Right.
some players
Yeah.
do it once.
Yeah.
None of that, you mug.
Did you see?
He's Mario Lemina got sent off for running at the referee. Did you see that?
No.
And the ref turned around, he was walking towards him and he went, second yellow. There you
Mate,
go.
did you see?
Was that for
Maybe,
Wolves?
though,
It was
Did you
Lemina.
see Timo Werner when City played? Was it Leipzig? And Ederson
Yeah,
came
yeah,
out,
yeah, yeah.
wiped out the kid. Werner literally went, what? And the ref went, yellow straight away. Like there wasn't even a discussion.
Oh shit! They've been behind here, Forest. Great defending.
Who's that,
Who's
Aaron?
that?
No, Harry?
Lindelof. Well done, Victor.
Oh, I just got them
You get a
all
free
mixed
kick
up
there.
together.
Is that one Basaka?
That one of them looks like
Hey,
each other.
Is that,
One's got
is
a
that
big head.
Steve Bruce, mate.
He's on.
Mate, I was watching the other day.
Good defending that Lindelof.
United 3, Juventus 2, when Del Piero scored after 25 seconds. I was at that game as a kid. And but I watched it back.
Is it the one where Giggs scored that? Will?
Yeah, later on.
Yeah, I love that.
What
one.
year was that?
And 96, 97.
Yeah.
And Gary Pallister plays. And he's strutting out of defence like the fucking man half the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Man's got Del Piero and that running around him.
Mate,
And,
so
and
underrated.
his knees are fucked.
So underrated.
He's got no knees.
Yeah, because
He's
96,
pissed.
97, he's like,
Yeah.
like his last season for us, wasn't it?
And there's one point the ball comes down.
Or
I
one of
think
his
it's
last
Inzaghi gets near it and he just puts the ball down,
Easy,
passes it
mate.
out. It's like, right.
Gary Palace made me laugh because in the first minute of the game he'd look knackered.
Sweating.
Sweating off the
Like,
pints
and you
from the day
think we
before,
just
though,
kicked
isn't it?
off. How are you knackered? And yet no one would get past him. He just, like you say, he could just walk about.
don't-
He'd have one of them hairs as well where you have like 2 layers of sweat. So you have that hair on the top that's a bit wet and then you have the proper soaked version at the bottom.
He never really gets talked about, does he?
No, it's annoying because he's in that era, I think, where almost a forgotten era, the early 90s, mid 90s, where that was where he was at his peak.
And he's not someone.
That's
it's
poor
shocking.
Bruno.
Bruno, come
And
on,
there's-
man. That's
he's
the
not
first
someone
one he's
that
done
went
as
on to
well.
have a big kind of punditry career.
No.
And
He used to do bits.
or as a big manager. Oh, that's a bad pass, a bad touch. Sorry.
He used to do bits for ITV and MUTV. And remember, he used that clip of that guy going, how big
about your package. Yeah, he's got a big package there, hasn't you, Gary? He's got a big bulge in his pants. And the guy rings up MUTV talking to him about... And what I love about MUTV is like they thought it'd be a good idea to have live television. So this went out. Right?
It's like Hayley McQueen and Gary Pallister, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was a shocker there, you know.
That was bad from Bruno and bad from DALOT.
Yeah.
They've both been good this half as well.
I know,
So thank God that goal didn't come from that. Because that would have been it then.
The Portuguese lads trying to fuck us
Yeah,
up.
no, it would have been like...
Bruno,
Good
flick on as well there. Come on
Yo,
then, ref.
what is that?
Ref, it's a head injury.
Is a...
Just head injuries don't matter for us now.
Yeah, like... The rules are pretty clear.
I can't see how he's this hurt, can you?
No, I don't
If
think
he's
he
been
is,
elbowed in the head, I can.
Yeah, if he's been elbowed, but I didn't think he had. Oh, he has a bit.
Apologise.
It's a sensitive area, isn't it?
Apologise.
I think he'll be okay.
All you have to do is apologise.
This ref's a fucking knobber.
Isn't it weird that there's like a ref look?
I'm not against pink boots.
Why?
I don't mind pink boots.
Who's got pink boots on
But
there?
these new pink boots are horrendous. I noticed them at the
Bruno.
Sevilla game. Everyone was wearing them.
Yeah.
Sancho, Bruno, Diogo.
There's certain players
all the
that
Nike lads,
can
yeah.
get away with it. Like...
Anthony makes
No,
sense.
but
Yeah,
pink
Andy,
boots
definitely.
can look good,
Yeah.
but these ones don't. That's my point.
It's weird that I would say refs have a higher percentage of higher percentage chance of being
Oh.
bald than
Oh,
any
give it
other
him back.
part of society.
Come on.
Like sort of white, middle-aged, bald fella. You're probably going to be a referee, aren't you?
Oh, Bruno, you got to hit the target there, lad.
That was a good header, to be fair. He does have to hit the time, but I thought he did quite well. with that.
Nice.
It's a great cross this from, who is it?
Martial
on his
starting
own
to
as
move
well.
again.
Leave
Eriksen,
him.
great.
Look.
Nah, he's got to hit the
He's got to
target.
score, you know.
He's got to hit the
He's gotta
target.
score.
Unmarked.
He's in the penalty spot, mate, basically.
Yeah.
He
He deserves it as well, man.
He should have
deserves
scored.
what
He's
should
not
have
bad.
scored.
He's
He's
tried
there
to
as well.
place it too much.
Yeah.
It was like the other day against Everton, he had one of them. Bit different.
Oh, it's so close as well. He should have
He's
scored
gone to
that.
place it too much.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He did it against Everton.
Just head it down
Yeah.
and get it
He went to
roughly
lob,
on target.
roughly
there.
Yeah.
Like that area.
He's
in the
aiming for
bottom
like the
corner,
post, isn't he?
and you're laughing.
Hold on, Anthony. Go and keep it.
Has he had a beard in or what? What's he doing? It's like watching the Red Lion on a Sunday morning.
Mad at it, because this is probably his worst performance in about a month.
And he's
yet
got a goal.
He scored. Nice. Go on,
Go on, Aaron.
one last little
Go on,
weapon
have a
into the
run.
box.
Have a run and have a dig. Go on, son.
Shoot, son.
Go on.
Shoot.
Cover yourself in glory.
Yeah. Ref, you can't blow the whistle yet. We're attacking.
I hate refs, me.
Gonna call him bold twat. Then.
Half-time, Man United 1,
God,
Nottingham
say
Forest
sorry.
0. Anthony
I don't
with his
take offence.
4th goal of the season. First one since October, did you say?
Since
Premier League
Everton,
one.
when Ronaldo was playing.
Christ. First league goal, anyway. Thoughts on that first half, Jay,
I think
generally?
it's a good first half for Manchester United. Obviously, you know, a bit of makeshift out with the lower left back, then losing Sabitzer, Eriksen comes in. But I think we've coped well. I thought we've looked lively up front. Sancho's had a lot of the ball. He's looked good. Bruno Fernandes, I think, has been fantastic.
Yeah.
Martial, his boy's been doing well as well. So, yeah, I think we're good value for our 1-0. Got to watch these set pieces, though. I'm getting kittens every time they get a corner.
Yeah.
It's just, you can see, can't you, like a 1-1 and some kid you've never heard of, McKenna or whatever his name is,
Yeah.
popping up with an equaliser.
Adam, first half thoughts?
Happy to be leading, obviously. Wasn't the best of performances, but I don't think it was too bad for an away game where we've had a lot of injuries. We've changed up the back line. You know, DALOT's playing at left back. He hasn't played there this season for us much. You got 2 new centre-backs coming in. I say new, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then, they've had a few moments, but apart from that, we've limited them. And I think we could be creating more chances. We just need to get the ball into Martial's feet a bit more and get Anthony and Sancho and Bruno moving off him. Bruno has been probably our best player.
Yeah, I agree on that.
But he could have wrapped it up there. And that's the thing. We've had a few moments where we could have made it 2. And you hope that doesn't come to haunt us, but we should be all right.
Quite interesting. Quite a few people sort of knocking Sancho. I thought he's done all right that half, but
a
lot of people don't agree with me.
I don't get it.
A lot of people saying, here's one I've just picked out. Random Vid Reese says Sancho is a flop. I think we have to admit he's too slow for the Premier League. I could have picked out about 7 or 8. I don't think he's been amazing, but I think he's done all right. He's running at the full back. He's getting involved in the play. And I think he's been part of the reason that we're 1-0 up. Sharia says Sancho didn't do nothing good, but nothing bad either. Casual Racer says, nah, Sancho is all right. Henry C says, glory from South Central. Hit that like button as well. Let us know what you thought of that first half. Do you want to see any changes? There is going to be this sort of likelihood, Macca, that on the 60th minute, your boy's going to have to probably come off because he's got games coming thick and fast. He hasn't played a lot of football, so I expect Martial to come off. Sancho gets subbed on the hour every game. It just seems to be a thing. Does that worry you at all, the fact that we could have the last half hour without two of our...
We need to try
and
get another goal before then.
Yep.
But maybe Martial plays 65, 70, you know, it might just be building him up a little bit. Sancho's all right. I think I'd like to see a bit more from him, but again, who are you going to bring in to replace him? You're looking at Elanga, innit, really? So we're probably going to end this game with Elanga and Weghorst on the pitch. So with that being said, we need to get a goal before they come on. Although Weghorst in this...
Kind of like, you know, like Leeds away. Where
Forest?
Yeah.
He
That's
scored,
what
he
actually got one
them.
of his 2 goals for us was against Forest at the City Ground.
You were about to lose count then. I was worried for you.
Right, I think I'd be worried if I can't count to 2. James Stewart says, our captain looks like a youngster making his debut. What do you make of Maguire? You've been, I wouldn't say one of his fiercest critics, but you've not exactly been a massive fan of him lately. What have you made of him in this game?
Who's that, sorry?
Sorry, Harry Maguire. Obviously got a yellow card.
He arguably
could have had a penalty. You're in the camp of it was a penalty. I was in the other camp. But either way, there has been some moments.
If your man, the Forest player,
yes,
then when it hit his arm in a similar circumstance,
yes, I think so. Yes.
Let's say it hits his arm and he passes it across the box, someone scores.
Yeah.
Are you asking for handball? Yeah.
I'm asking for it, but I'm knowing that it's not going to be given.
Probably. But I am.
It's handball.
I am the guy that asks for everything
all the
time. My issue
definition
was
of handball
I
is
thought
handball.
there was 3 of them, and I'd have to see it again because I might be wrong.
No, but the other 2 don't matter.
Right, because that was my thing, as I thought there was someone sort of.
Like he goes, oh, that geezer's pushing Marshall. Yeah, and
would that not be an issue there where you go, okay, VAR's looking at it, that foul occurs before the handball?
But look, his performance in general.
But all right, let's.
He could have given away a penalty.
Let's park it. Yeah,
he's had a few okay moments,
right,
and he's had a few other moments. Like when he give that foul away, I don't know why you're doing this to the guy running around him, bro. Like he's doing this to the guy.
Is that not part and parcel though? I'm not, being the Harry Maguire defender, but just a bit of devil's advocate. Part and parcel of going toe to toe with someone in a run.
Yeah,
are you a bit like? You know what I mean? Like,
I thought he was fouling him.
I'll be honest. When the kid went down,
he just has that in him.
I think to start, when the kid went down, I thought you can get up. That was my.
No, he shouldn't have gone down. He shouldn't have gone down.
I think with Maguire, he has that sort of look about him of almost like guilty. Like, it's if Martinez does it, he doesn't look like he's done anything wrong, and he tends to snap at the other player, he'll have a go at him.
Yeah.
Whereas Maguire tends to have that look of like, oh god.
Yeah, he looks
which
a bit
I
nervy,
think adds to the air that he's dropped a bit of a clanger. But well, listen, I don't really think there's anyone who massively needs digging out in that half. I think.
Oh no, I don't think anyone's played.
I know you're not.
Badly.
I think we've been.
I think what
solid.
you're seeing from Maguire is what you get.
Yeah.
You either like him or you don't.
Yeah.
I happen to just don't.
I think for me, I think
that wasn't. Did that sound English?
I think Ericsson and Bruno have looked great on the ball. Especially.
I just happen to don't.
You can have this back, Joseph. Yeah. Do you want your?
Yeah, I just want to get some stats.
I need some stats.
Hey, look at him with his screens. Do you think you are Hugh Jackman in Swordfish?
By the way, guys, we're coming to America in the summer. At the moment, we're hearing it's New York, but no confirmation. It's definitely San Diego and Las Vegas and possibly Los Angeles. So we will be out there in the summer. We're just trying to figure out. I suppose we can have a conversation about this here. We were going to have one earlier.
Yeah.
Over our Nando's, but we need to decide. So we're flying to New York for the first game. Yeah.
Yeah. New York.
Then we're going to fly from New York City,
the Big Apple,
to San Diego,
the
a Wales vagina.
Apple.
Yeah. Wales vagina.
Yeah.
So, then do we just turn it into a road trip for Los Angeles and Las Vegas?
I think so.
Get in the car, get driving,
and then drive.
I'd tell you what.
And also,
being in the car with Stephen Howson for 6 hours, life doesn't get any better.
Then also, we need to decide where we're staying. Do we just stay in San Diego and shuttle around everywhere else, or do we move for each game and just stay in those places?
School. Get sleeping bags. Just sleep under the stars in the desert.
Yeah,
that'd be quite. Nah, I can't.
What could go wrong there? What's the matter with you?
I need some room service and a spa.
Do you know what I mean?
And a jacuzzi.
Well, it's usually 7-11 over there, isn't it? Harry Maguire's got the most ball recoveries of anyone on the pitch.
There you
3
go.
more than the next
Ball
highest United player.
recoveries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second most tackles. Sorry, equal most tackles of any United player.
Right, okay.
Which is also the same as how many.
I'll tell you what, though, the most important tackle of the day was Anthony Martial.
Most interceptions.
I love the fact
Most
that
headed clearances, most
like-
clearances, most defensive aerial duels won.
I love
Harry Maguire.
how much credit Andy Martial's getting for winning the ball back.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Winning the ball back from when he lost it, you mean?
I can't believe that me and him are still here.
Christian Eriksen with the most passes.
Christian Eriksen's very good.
Yeah.
Like, very good. And he's looked... sort
Hopefully,
of-
don't get too leggy.
I know.
That's
This
a problem.
is the issue, yeah.
Eriksen and Martial aren't fit.
You could be in a situation where, like, after 70 minutes, everyone's knackered.
Even Maguire,
Yeah.
not played much. Lindelof, not played much.
And you look at
DALOT.
that bench, and I would argue that's probably the weakest bench I've seen in the Premier League for us this season.
So we've got there that are considered first team players, Fred and Weghorst.
Yeah.
Really, I
I
mean,
mean-
I know Pellistri's considered a first team player, but he's played.
And
about
I'm not
4
having a
times
dig
for
at the lads,
United.
but
Yeah.
that is, for me, if you can find one, by all means, get involved in the chat and let me know. I don't think we've had a weaker bench in the Premier League this season. Where you look at it and you go, there's not really anyone there.
We've had times
I
where we've had
don't
no
really
strikers on
remember
the bench.
benches like that.
Jay's a real bench boy.
I love benches.
Oh yeah,
Proper big fan of benches.
yeah.
I remember the bench.
Yeah.
I don't think
You get the
anyone-
start.
Remember, I loved it when for a spell,
The
Ollie would like rest loads of players, and we'd go look at our bench. We've got like Pogba, and
Yeah.
Cavani, and like
And
this
they were
is the
still
best
on there.
bench ever.
Whatever you do, don't look
Yeah,
at the
don't
final.
want to see where you go.
Yeah,
There's
they were
some
sat on that
absolute
bench
dross.
when we were losing
Yeah.
to Bournemouth.
Yeah,
That's where they were.
Look at that bench. That's so strong.
Look at the
Someone
bench
did
on
that about Mourinho against Sevilla. Like, look at United's bench. Pogba, Rashford, Marshall. Yeah, that's because we fucking needed them starting, the idiot.
Hello, because Rio
shouldn't
fell
have
out
been
with the
there.
ball because he's
Shouldn't
off
have
his
been on
head.
the bench.
what I
I
mean?
want to give you a couple of stats, lads.
I'm so glad we don't have that passive aggressiveness from our manager anymore, telling us we're shit.
He did, didn't he? We're
7
going to win
shots,
anyway.
4 on target.
Yeah, good.
Remember Rashford
Forest
missed
0
the chance
shots on
anyway?
target.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's like, I told you, told you it
Remember
was shit.
when Lukaku was out? Was it
We're gonna
Brighton
come back
away?
to these stats.
Yeah.
And Martial and Rashford started. He went, "That's why they don't start." What's that?
Like they're kids.
What are you saying that for?
Like he's a
Why
teacher.
have you said that?
That's why we don't go out.
Yeah. You see?
Every time I take you out,
Hey, this
you're
happens.
doing this.
It's like, what are you
I
doing?
told you before we
Spent
got
a
into
lot of money at this restaurant.
Yeah.
And this is how you treat
Yeah.
them.
I told you before we got into Tesco you couldn't have any sweets.
Yeah. But Mum.
Mourinho was full on mental, wasn't it? Like he proper decided to burn down the village in order to save
I love
it.
him. I was watching just a montage of his off the field stuff the other day. Just
For me,
amazing.
there's no finer Mourinho than when Demba Ba scored that goal. That game. Where he literally, the ball comes out of play and he grabs
Gile
hold of it
Mourinho.
and he won't give it back.
Gile
Yeah,
Mourinho.
he will,
So
literally
he's
doesn't
managing
give
Chelsea.
the ball back.
This is the Slippy G.
Yeah,
moment,
Slippy
isn't
G.
And there's no reason for not giving
Yeah.
it. He's just like,
Yeah, it's just no. And Gerrard, everyone's trying to get the ball back and he's like, no, you're not having it. Like, just not giving it him.
Love it.
Love that, honestly. Yeah,
love
Mourinho around that time was amazing. It's a shame because we got like the remnants of Mourinho. If we'd have got him a couple of years earlier, if we'd have got Mourinho instead of Moyes, we'd been laughing. There's a title there, 100%.
I think there is. Especially imagine Mourinho managing
Mourinho was
Vidic,
very good
Ferdinand,
at getting
Van Persie, Rooney,
a season out
He
of players that are nearly knackered.
Yeah.
Like, look at Inter.
Carrick.
Inter had
the league.
Cambiasso, Zanetti, who else was it?
we win the league.
Yeah, they had players basically that,
Yeah, the striker as well.
that were almost done.
Yeah.
And he got them for like one last swan song where he won the treble.
Have you heard that story about Mourinho?
Which
when
one?
he found out about Moyes getting the job?
No.
He was doing an interview for some journalist or someone, I can't remember who. He was doing an interview anyway, and then someone's knocked on the room like his agent and gone, like whispered into his ear, and then when the interview couldn't carry on after that, like he was crying. and
Really,
that.
like George
Lost
Bush on 9/11.
He was crying and that.
When he was in that school.
Listening to
Yeah,
my
Moyes
go.
has just
Do
hit
you know
the
what
other
he said?
tower.
Do you know what he said when
He tried to
in
spin
his
it
ear?
that he wanted to exude calm.
Yeah,
Right.
but do you know what the guy said to him in his ear for him to not react?
Go on.
America is under attack, and he just went. So anyway,
Did he go, that's good.
Hold on,
and-
doesn't that make you react more?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should have been like the thing is, it could have been anything.
To be fair,
that
though, Joe,
happened.
America's under attack. I need to find out what happens to this goat. In the story, it's like, come on.
Unbelievable.
Whatever it was it my pet goat or whatever he was listening to?
Also, some might say, you already knew what was going on.
Oh, here we go. Save that for you, Ronaldo Brown's conversations. What's that conspiracy
Yeah,
theory?
get me on XG files.
Hey, yeah, we can talk about that and the vaccine.
He went to the fella.
I know.
What are you telling me?
I know. Listen,
I
told you, I've got to watch.
I told you it wasn't out.
Yeah, I've got to watch.
It's late.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, let me listen to this story. You idiot.
That thing is though, that this isn't the pod. This isn't the place for that chat.
No,
is it?
come on, it is.
That
This is a
reaction
safe
makes me
space to
think
share.
that he didn't know what was going on.
That
because that is
reaction
the reaction of a man who
Doesn't
is
know what to
panicking
do.
the shit
Have
out
you
of
seen what
himself.
Michael Moore does
Yeah.
at Fahrenheit 9/11? And he says he makes the point of like, we've sat there with no one around to tell him what to do.
Yeah.
America under attack in a school
He does
listening to a
nothing.
story about a pet goat. He does nothing.
With people with the same mental age as him.
Yeah, like at a time when you have to go. And then on the documentary about it, Bush obviously span it and said, I wanted to exude calm. Not I wanted to waste what could have been precious moments.
Yeah.
Like,
But who
in
were you
terms of-
exuding calm to? Because no one in that
exactly.
room knows.
It makes no sense.
Children.
The kids were sat there, so I didn't want to scare them.
And those kids aren't going to be the ones that are like deciding the next steps in terms of battling this, is it? If those kids are nervous, they might not scramble the F-15s. Like, it doesn't matter whether those fucking kids are calm or not. What do you mean exude calm? They're children. Who cares if they're scared? Anyway, second half. Are you expecting any changes in the second half, Adam?
Just the usual ones. You're gonna expect Marshall to come off after probably 15, 20 minutes. Eriksen's probably in the same boat. You know, Lindelof might even be in the same position, but he may just be forced to get through it.
I think he will.
Have we got Luke Shaw back yet?
No.
I think Gary will come on for like a Sancho.
Sorry, who the fuck is Gary?
Palestra.
Palistri.
Gary Palestra. Bro, he says it every time. How have you not picked up on it? He's literally called
you Googling, bro?
Palestra, Gary Palestra, since the day Palestra signed. When we were doing the deadline day live, and he started calling him Gary. Then he's never
Do you
changed
know why
that.
I call him Gary? I'm worried that you don't.
Gary,
It's not because of that either.
no. Palestra,
Yeah, that one.
yeah, Palestra.
Yeah, but why do I call him Gary?
Huh? Huh? Are you telling me or am I
We
telling
spoke
me?
about him
Yeah.
earlier.
Gary Pallister.
Yes.
Mystery.
So Palestra,
Palestra
he went with it in 2020, and he stuck with it, or 21.
Yeah.
I'm
whenever
really
it was,
glad that.
and he stuck with it.
See how it's stuck, innit?
I know.
Jesus.
When he's been calling him Gary, what have you been thinking? Because he does it all the time.
Sorry, we talk about how
He
often
thinks
does he
I
say
think
it?
Harry Maguire's name is Gary. He's just like,
Yeah, Gary
Why
Maguire.
have you never said out to him like?
Well, when have I heard him say it?
He says it all the time.
Well, the first time I noticed him say it, I picked
to
him
be
up
fair,
on
the
it,
last
which
time
was
I've
just
done watch-alongs with you has been with Nath.
Yeah, I wasn't on.
Big,
twice.
Big name.
Who's Nathan? Is that someone called Nathan, or is that just someone called Alex who you call Nathan because his surname sounds like Dyer?
Nathan Dyer.
Nice.
Do you know what I mean?
Dyer.
Nathan Dyer.
He
played
plays
for Swansea.
Nathan Ellington on it.
No, that was the
Jesus Christ.
right. So coming out for the second half, then as it stands, United 3 points clear of Newcastle, 6 points clear of Tottenham with the game in hand. Jay, those games and results yesterday
And
were
Newcastle
big for
play
us.
Tottenham next.
Big for us.
Thing is, right?
Newcastle play Tottenham and we play Brighton.
Thank you.
And Newcastle got to play Arsenal as well.
And the rest.
We can catch Arsenal.
We can catch Newcastle.
I think we can catch City.
I think we can catch both. Watch us win the
Arsenal
league.
have got to play City, right? They'll lose that.
We win the league next year.
Both lose that.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that, right?
Newcastle.
Second
will
half stuff.
Newcastle will beat Arsenal. So lose that. There's 6 points for you.
We win the league next year. You do know that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
By the way, you know that, right?
100%.
I know that.
100%.
Can you imagine if we didn't fuck around getting Ralph Rangnick and we said to Ajax, here's 50 mil, just give us Eric Ten Hag now.
Insane thing to be saying, but yeah, carry on.
Yeah, and then we took him in last year.
Right.
We would be top of the league now.
But we only would have got him for an extra 4 months.
Yes. Look at the impact he made in like 2-3 months.
I think the pre-season's too crucial.
Yeah, he would have had 4 months and the pre-season. Think.
I reckon.
Why
we
do we
might,
keep
I think.
slipping in and
I
out
think
of
we're.
the
I think we're injuries away from winning the league next season. I think our squad will be at a position where if we are lucky with injuries, we could win it.
Yeah.
But we're still not injury-proof like City are. That's my issue.
No one's injury-proof like City are.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Unfortunately.
That's what I'm saying. So I think 2024-25 season is the one where we can really be like start to finish. We should win this.
City might lose a couple of players in the summer that are actually like if Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, Gundogan's going.
Yeah, those are the kind of players that.
Yeah.
catches up with you.
I think one of Laporte, Diaz, or Stones will leave.
Yeah,
because they
that-
can't all
Stones
just
ain't
stay
going
there.
nowhere.
They can't all just stay there indefinitely.
They
not
won't let
playing
their
every
English
week.
players go. They can't.
So
No, that's true.
Although they're going to bring Jude Bellingham in, I think that's definitely happening.
You think
Yeah.
I
He
think
doesn't
he
go.
makes a lot of sense.
Where do
that.
you think he goes?
Manchester United?
Unless he could stay at Dortmund for another
He's
season.
only 19.
But I just don't see anywhere but
Gotta
Real
look at
or
this.
City.
One of
No,
Dalot.
no,
Behave.
no.
What?
That's
How
hit
could
his
it be?
foot and then hit his arm.
Yeah,
That's
literally,
not a penalty.
it's literally in the rules. If that happens, it's not a penalty, so you can shut up. If it
Except
comes
when-
off another
except
part
when
of the
United play Sociedad,
Yes,
they change the
Bruni.
rules.
I know.
Absolutely pathetic.
Yes,
Great
Anthony, that's a
touch.
fucking beautiful touch. And he's
Lovely little turn that, and right in the face as well with the
see,
deflection.
that's where he just needed to
Fucking hell, Chris.
play DALOT.
Slowing it down and speeding it back up again.
He's so
Oh,
good.
mate, that's good.
Swear to God, it's better than Armory.
Better than Henry now. Just
Ah,
about.
Casemiro, someone, come on. You need to put your wing mirrors on there, bruv.
Nah, it's all Victor that.
He's got to check his wing mirrors there, innit?
Yeah. Right,
You don't
now
want to
they're all
give
mad
these
at the
twats a
handball
sniff,
again.
do you? Get him on it.
No,
Especially at home as well. They're not that bad at home, are they?
no, leave.
The Druid City?
Oh, fuck
never.
off. Imagine giving that. Absolutely no chance.
Is defo slap?
What? Imagine the
Hold on,
idea
is
of...
this getting VAR'd?
No. It comes off another part of his body, so first of all, it literally cannot be a penalty.
That's the rules.
Secondly, how can you possibly say that is on purpose? It's just...
Well, see, fuck off, Cooper, you dickhead. Like, it's not a penalty. That's the rule. You know it's not a penalty. It's not performing.
Nah, they love it though, don't they? They love that. Oh,
Because-
little clubs get.
Yeah, like, oh, that was at Old Trafford. United did
Although
get it.
Brighton got
And the thing as
absolutely
well is
robbed.
they're only
Nah,
doing
they
that
did-
because
they
they
did get
think
robbed.
that
Oh,
the next
mate.
one, they might get it now. They're trying to get a bit of cash in the bank for the
Yeah,
next,
yeah.
like, 50-50,
Yeah, you're
aren't they? They know that they're never going to turn it back. But
Arsenal just changes our game, you know. Weghorst there, that ball don't stick. Oh, if we had Rashford, why can't we just keep everyone fit at once?
We
We
still
still had
haven't-
10 minutes of Rashford and Martial in the last 6 months or something.
yeah, we still haven't
It's been
had
the best
that.
10 minutes of my life.
We still haven't had that starting 11. Like 10 Hag's
That's
first
so
starting 11.
mad
It's
that
never
Casemiro,
started yet.
Bruno, Ericsson, Marshall, Rashford,
Yeah.
Anthony or Sancho.
Yeah, Anthony on the left, Rashford on the
That
right.
was a pass. Who was that, Bruno?
Don't know.
Here we go. Played Sancho.
Where's
He
the
kind of checked his run then, Sancho. He should have kept going.
Anthony? Martial, do you mean?
I felt like
flip-flopped it.
Rashford Sancho slowed and then
Oh yeah. Sorry,
he didn't keep.
I don't think he
had a
expected
shot
the
if he
pass
was
back
earlier.
from
Like,
Bruno.
because if he watched, I might be wrong here,
I
but
don't-
there, it's like he slowed
Yeah.
and
It does well. Bruno does so well. There's no imagine getting the ball there where Bruno's got it there and being able to find the right pass again back. Oh, he's
I think-
lucky there.
Sancho was done well this game.
Nah, we were saying that, weren't we? Our time, and a few people in the chat like saying, "Nah, he's been terrible."
What's
and
I
that.
say? Buminardo.
It's not been terrible.
No,
I think he's been all right.
Benvenido.
Anthony, corner, go on, Whippy. That's good. Oh,
He had the Mr. Whip on that,
he
you know.
did. I had a Mr. Whippy yesterday. Ice Cream
Good
Van
job.
came around.
How
Plays
much
the,
it cost?
plays the Match of the Day theme tune. It was $1.99.
Oh, that's
Really?
not bad.
Yeah. But it was a chocolate Whippo with a flaky.
Yeah.
And then they dip the whole thing in hot chocolate, not hot chocolate, like melted chocolate.
Yeah.
And it comes out and it's just encased by a sort of crusty choco. Very nice. Couldn't eat most of it though because it was a bit sick.
Did you take card on that?
It says Illuminado.
No.
What does that mean? Brightness, light, or something?
Illuminated.
Yeah.
Come on, United, get a second here. This
Pretty
is,
si-
it's
pretty-
on this.
Relatively
not
run of the
what
mill
you need to
translation,
do.
that one, isn't it?
Why would you have that on your neck, though?
Illuminated. Maybe it's a sponsorship. I'm surprised that big footballers never had like Pepsi tattooed there or like
Jaden's got Pepsi on his arm. Not a sponsorship.
yeah
But he's got like Bart Simpson and all. I'm sure he's
Has
got a
it?
Pepsi logo on.
Really?
Gillette
Yeah.
across the necky. How much would you have to get, Jay, to have quite simply the words? What would it be with you? Heinz
Yeah.
across your forehead,
Yeah.
full forehead, Heinz tattooed, and it's a sponsorship by Heinz. How much are they paying you for that? And you're allowed to
gotta
use the
be-
words in perpetuity.
It's got to
if you
be
wish.
life changing, yeah.
Yeah.
For me to walk around with irons across my head. Because
Yeah.
like, I'm just gonna get called beans or baked bean out constantly, whatever.
Yeah.
I go.
especially with the head shape.
Yeah, exactly.
Your head does look a bit like a baked bean.
That's what I
actually.
mean. So you
Oh,
stick
shit.
Heinz on there. Mate, that was absolutely woeful.
That's like watching not prime Lukaku, but bad Lukaku. Remember bad Lukaku?
That was Lukaku.
He's offside by about
so
6
far off.
feet offside.
He knows it as well because he's got the whole vid.
Maguire could have lied down, he's still would have been offside.
That 10 seconds is probably the worst 10 seconds I've seen by a
could've
footballer.
scored
Other than that corner,
in a
who's
season.
that corner that always gets retweeted? Where the goal, where they play from the corner back a short. Well, it's not a short corner. He plays it all the way to the other side of the pitch, and the defender's running back to his halfway line to get it.
Get
and he plays it
closer
back
to
to the
him, man.
keeper, and the keeper hits it first time just straight out for a throw. It's just the worst corner. Oh, he's
Mate, if that shitbag scores, it's
Like
going to
you
happen,
said,
isn't it?
He's going to absolutely scuff one in here. Got to get closer to Johnson when he's on the ball, hasn't it? Earlier. He's like, got to run at the pitch.
You know what's mad, yeah? You know when we call like Premier League footballers shit and that?
They're unreal.
Yeah, incredible.
It's like John O'Shea would
Yeah.
be
They're
like
better than anyone
Ronaldinho
you've ever
if he
played
took a
with.
kick about us.
100%.
Like, I won you here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take us to the cleaners.
just have a little watch of that.
They're just looking at the best corner that's ever been worked on a football pitch.
That's the initial corner. Is back there, back to the keeper. So bad.
Right where the dugouts are.
Yeah,
What is that? What even is that?
I don't even know who it is,
Mad,
but is this the worst?
I know
corner
why
routine
he's
ever?
gone to hit it.
It's like fade it a little bit. Remember that David Moyes clip
Oh
when he
my
was Valencia
God.
manager, and there was someone in the crowd just doing that.
Say that again.
Someone was having a go at David Moyes, and he just was doing that to him. Pipe down, pipe down. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. And then you look and it's David Moyes, and you forget that everything was a
Hey,
shambles.
Anthony.
And everything.
So good.
Tony's been... He looks fit today. Pressing from the front. Closing down. Getting those blocks in.
It does look good.
Watch. 7 minutes time is going to be fucked.
7 minutes time.
7 minutes time.
Give it that.
This is
Yeah.
coming off.
Prove it out by arse over here, Eric. I played football in Dublin when we went. So basically, when we go on these poker trips, innit,
Yeah.
I'm sure like everyone at these poker things must think, oh, these twats talk about football. I bet they can't play. So then they decide to play us and just like try and bring their best team out against us all the time. We played anyway. I had a few Guinness the night before. Bro, I was finished, man. I could not move. I could not run. I've never felt so old in all my life.
Oh no.
It
Did you let us
since
down?
I got back from Dublin. Nah, we won. But I was fucked.
Is,
But
Rory
since I got
any-
back
is-
from Dublin-
Are your mates any good? Is Rory any good? at
Rory's
football?
all right. Elliot's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Since I got back from Dublin, I did cardio almost every day apart from today.
Oh! Come on, who's on this? Who's on this?
My favourite
Castanero.
cardio right now is the rowing machine.
Really? I
Some
never
good
done
shit.
that.
I like that.
Not that I go to the gym anyway.
Because I thought, look at Steve Redgrave and them, man. I wham, bro.
Yeah. Get a little bit of that Matthew Pinsent going.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you need, isn't it?
A little bit of Pincy. Go on,
Little bit of
one.
Pinsent.
This is like, oh my days.
Yeah, nice. Oh, who's that? Bruno.
Bruno again.
Everything's been missing them for about 10 passes. Like, it's like watching Sunday League.
Who's the other one? Pinsent. Redgrave. Who else have you got in that Coxless Four? The famous Coxless Four that won the Olympics.
Nah,
in
they're the
Sydney.
two main ones, aren't they?
Pinsent,
Like,
you Redgraves. That's not a foul, ref. That's the corner.
Yeah.
Well
Thank
done. Well done. Finally.
Who else?
I need to check now. One. Oh, is that guy with the glasses?
Yeah,
Right,
Sydney 2000. Cracknell! Get in! Fucking Cracknell, man. God's sake, what a guy. Rowing at the 2000 Summer Olympics. Cracknell, Pinsent, Redgrave, Foster. Yeah? See you later, Italy.
Or private school boys.
Oh, absolutely. Corner to United, played it short. Ericsson, edge of the box,
Might
back to
get a nice
Bruno.
surprise. And
Whippy! Oh!
oh my god.
Crossbar.
Sorry, did my pubes come out?
Mate.
It was all belly button. It's all right.
Go on, Jen, you got a score here, lad. Oh, it's just nothing.
Corner. Sancho had to roast that shot.
That was almost an unbelievable goal. That he hits it so hard as well, Bruno. From an
it's
it's
a
a
save.
Absolutely Navas.
Sublime
it.
save.
That's a brilliant save from Navas. That Sancho needs to hit that first time with his right foot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, unbelievable. Bruno's just so active, isn't he?
We can't be changing anything here, man.
We have to.
I know, like, but it's just gonna kill our momentum.
But then again, we got till Thursday. We can give Marshall the day off tomorrow.
Yeah, Bruno's not playing Thursday anyway, so he's got 90 in him. Short to Ericsson again, but he's going to have a shot this time. Drills it.
Ammo!
Everywhere
He
there.
looks so guilty, ref. Ref, he looks so guilty. He looks so guilty, ref. Oh.
Bruno with a little tippy. That's a corner.
He looks so guilty, ref. Please, he looks so guilty. I didn't think it was a penalty till I seen him. He was like,
I mean, no.
shit.
I'm sorry.
He's like that. Oh, yeah. Fucking hell.
Why always me?
and then the ref is a good one.
Yeah.
We've not even seen a replay. I guess
I haven't
there's
even
no in
shown
it.
it. He did look guilty, though.
Good pressure this from United, though. You'd hope that we can make it count in a
Come on,
minute.
Casemiro, son.
Yeah, come on.
Casemiro 2-0.
Go on. Maguire 2-0.
Say anybody, please, 2-0.
Well done,
Yes,
Tony.
Tony. Oh, no, you should have fed Ericsson ages ago there.
Anthony. Yes! Oh, he's got so close again there. He needs to be hitting the target, though, doesn't it? At
He's
some point?
constantly, like, when he does
He's
that.
a whisker away all the
Yeah.
time, but you need to just... The thing is, if he does it the other way, if he's safely a foot in the goal, he won't score as many, but at least you might be getting rebounds. There's like opportunities there for other players. He's always just wide.
About 3 yards wide, so close. Oh,
That's an unreal save, that.
the only thing for the keeper was it was quite central.
Yeah, he hits it so hard, though, doesn't he?
Play Maguire, take that free kick all
Yeah.
day long, baby.
Look at the posture on that. How many Champions Leagues has he won, Navas? 3?
I think so. I'm not sure, actually.
Certainly.
Did he
Minimum
win one
3,
when
innit?
was it him that rotated with Casillas for a spell? Was that someone else?
Was that, I don't know. Kiko Casillas got 3, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He was back up to him.
Because there was one where they rotated. Was it Casillas who came in for the Champions League game for one season?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The season where Ramos scored in the final.
Yes, there was a little bit of rotation going on
Yeah.
there. No, he did all right.
Shit.
You shit me up there, but it was actually all right. Oh, so what a pass
Oh,
that is.
lads.
Oh, unlucky.
He's unlucky there.
Yeah, he is.
Is that DALOT that played that way, Ericsson?
Dunno.
It's not a foul, ref. Play Bruno.
Great touch again, Bruno. Good tackle.
Asked his face there.
Good game, this.
Bruno, you got to be clever. It wasn't a foul, Bruno. It wasn't a foul, Bruno.
He's talking to the player, not the ref.
he's-
Yeah, but it
saying-
wasn't a foul.
Yeah. 3 Champions Leagues for Navas. 2
Just the
runners
three-
up.
just
Who
the
was the
3
runners up with?
Champions
Because they're
League.
not with Real Madrid. One runners up with PSG.
Is that against Bayern München?
Yeah, I think so. It's the only time they got to the final, isn't it, PSG?
Yeah.
That was a prime lockdown, that was, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
If you had to face any of the sort of big name teams in the Champions League final, you'd pick PSG, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
They feel like the most bottleable of all of them.
Yeah.
Like Barca, Bayern,
Yeah.
City,
Nah.
Chelsea. Not Chelsea.
DALOT kept giving the ball to Marshall.
Right,
Marshall just like, all right, here you go, have it back. Just for about 2 minutes, just passing the ball to each other.
Hold on, Jaden. Keep it. Go back.
Strength today has been unreal, you know.
See,
I don't
that-
know who's watching
that
Sancho
was an
thinking he's
actual
not
no-look
playing well
pass.
today.
Oh, my God. Navas
Mate,
Sancho's
we've got to
playing
win this
well.
game. We've got to win it.
Scares me.
We're
games
fucking
like this.
all over
I told you
him.
Navas is going to turn into PSG now.
Seriously, man.
Real Madrid Navas.
Sancho was.
He could have been our keeper, you know, Navas. Remember that was
it's a deflection as well.
that hit
as well,
Marshall,
though.
the defender. Because I'm claiming that if that would have went in off Marshall.
That's a shot on target for Martial. That.
Right, you are.
Even though it didn't hit him and it was going wide. Corner against United. Come on. See, look,
He looks like he should be a shit goalkeeper, doesn't he? Looks like he's got a mistake in him.
Yeah.
But he's class.
He often did, though, a little bit at Madrid, but he was obviously not
Oh,
mistake-prone,
mate,
but
if that got through to... Is that Lindelof?
No, Ericsson, I think.
No, the pass was going to Lindelof, I think.
yeah.
Who's the keeper that came from Barca to us? I've forgotten.
Valdez.
No,
Victor Valdez, thank you. That was
Forget about those days.
He
They
was
don't
fucking
seem real,
shocking,
do
wasn't
they? Yeah, Victor Valdez.
United, obviously not at Barcelona.
Yeah, but then you think, how good was he at Barca?
What's he claiming there, Bruno? What's he
Because he
saying?
was so average for us, wasn't he? That you just
I
think,
remember he
how
fell
good
out.
he
He
is.
hardly
Gal.
played though as well.
When he posted the pictures of the games he played in, like, they fell out.
Cool. All aboard.
I remember he came back with West Brom, didn't he, and had a fucking worldie against us.
Victor Valdez playing for West Brom.
Was it Middlesbrough he came back?
I remember
Sorry.
watching him play for United in
Striking.
probably the only game he played. Was it at Norwich? Something like that. Last day of the season.
I reckon he thought he was coming to United to be first choice keeper, you know.
I think that's what.
Yeah, I
managers
think
say
that's
to
why.
everyone.
Yeah.
You're
You're a big part of the
choice,
team.
yeah. It's like Cavani in it when we signed Ronaldo, he lost his head.
Yeah.
You know how good Cavani would be in this team, by the way.
Yeah, if he was fit.
You know if he was still about.
Yeah. How's he doing at Valencia? Is it Valencia? Where is he at?
I always forget he scored in that Europa League final.
Yeah.
For some reason,
he was the one that proper turned up in that game.
For some reason, my head
Fuck
thinks
me.
it was 0-0.
How was Casemiro not winning that there?
He just had to. He tried. He was thinking about playing it.
Yeah, he's
After,
got-
instead
got
of
to
just
win
going,
it,
I need
just
to win
it,
the ball.
just
Yeah,
win
yeah.
it, man.
He was thinking, right, let me just nick this and play it. Diogo's ball, please. Good.
Keep. Hold on.
I thought he was going to let Maguire
Yeah,
do
I
with
did.
that. Man, chord.
See, I
Oh,
worry.
look at Sanch.
These are the sorts of minutes where, yeah, good. Where, because there's a chance for a counter attack, we just go for it and then we lose it and then they counter. Like,
Yeah.
we need to. We're winning.
Yeah.
Slow it down a bit. Keep the ball for a few minutes.
We're far better than them as well,
Yeah.
man. Do you know what I mean?
We're not great at taking the sting out of it, are we?
No.
Like Ericsson here, just keep the ball. Hold on. And then we can make, if there's space, try and find a pass. But otherwise, let's just play football and keep it.
Ref.
He's done well there.
Thank
He's bought
you.
He's bought that, Bruno. Well done.
Bruno, chill, man. You're stressing me out, bro. Do you know what? I'm exactly the same as Bruno when I play football.
I've seen you play football.
Like, constantly
You could
moaning,
not walk away
moaning,
from a ref
moaning.
once. I
I'm
watched him
usually
play.
the best player as well,
Honestly.
like Bruno, but constantly
He
moaning.
would not leave it.
Moan, moan, moan. Just moan.
He's
quite-
Man, I've scrapped with my own teammates. And swear down, bro. Danny Perua, if you're watching this, he knows.
Why? What did your teammate do to you?
Me and him were just very, like, he's one of my best mates.
Right.
Well, he's one of my best mates.
Yeah.
And so we have that love-hate relationship anyway.
Yeah.
But we're also both very on edge, very just want to win. And just. I remember once we were losing a game and me and him were arguing with each other. Just shouting at like, oh, mate, just shut the fuck up, just keep playing. So I threw the ball to him as go on. Oh! How has that stayed out?
Because Navas is just
Offside.
having the better game of his life at the minute.
So I'm taking a throw in. I'm going, no, just shut the fuck up, come on, let's play. Threw the ball at him and he just twatted it straight back at me, innit? Back out for a throw in, like, boom. So I've had to duck out of the way and I've just run at him on the pitch. I'm going, quiet, you cunt. Fucking have you. I think we both got booked.
Booked.
Yeah, it's always a good look when you get booked for fighting with your team. As the opposition just sit back and watch.
I got sent off telling a referee he was a Lionel Richie looking motherfucker. No, Lionel Blair looking motherfucker.
Lionel Blair looking.
Because he had like a
motherfucker.
mullet, like Lionel Blair mullet.
You
know the
Lionel
old-
Blair
Lionel
looking
Blair.
motherfucker.
You know Lionel Blair.
Yeah, I don't know how you know. I barely know. I'm 10 years older than you. It's a contemporary reference again. Lionel Blair looking motherfucker.
Oh, Harry. How's it?
Soft.
He was riding him like
He's
a
not booking,
Blackpool
No, he's
donkey.
doing his
Line.
spray. Harry Maguire, man.
He just went, all right, I'm going to sit on your back
Just
now.
don't get sent off. All he has to do is not get
If
sent
Harry
off.
Maguire gets sent off,
Yeah,
I'm going
that's,
home.
that's
yeah,
the end of that.
Nah, you know what? If Harry Maguire gets sent off,
Right.
turn my mic off.
yeah.
I think, do you
'Cause
know
I'll
what?
get the channel shut down.
Honestly, I actually would advise that.
Yeah, I agree with it. Turn all the mics off. Just play.
You know
a
what
little
annoyed me about the Watford game? Oli
Just like
Glass
holding
game.
screen.
Yeah.
Over the screen with the girl and the clown.
Yeah.
Chalkboard.
Love that.
That's
love
when you
that
know
for
you're
next
up
hour.
too early or late.
Back when the telly's to turn
TV's
off.
gone
Oh,
off.
it's mad, that, innit? Imagine not having telly through the night. Fuck that.
And now you just got everyone playing roulette through the night. It's like, fucking hell, give it a break.
Win that. That's a goal kick. No. I've seen it.
That McKenna again. Player who
Your
didn't
mate.
exist this morning and has now had 27 headers in the United box.
Oh my, what was
What are
that?
you doing?
Who was that? Who's
Are we
done
1-0
that?
down or what? Why have you done that?
Who was that? Who was taking that? De Gea?
Was it De Gea who just fucking
The
decided to
fuck was
launch it
that?
straight to Forest?
Hit it as hard as he can along the floor from the centre of the
Bruno's
pitch straight
got
to their
Meg
player.
Bruno got Meg, dude.
How about consider for a second how to take stress and pressure off the team you're on? Fucking hell! What?
Who done that?
I couldn't see. Was it Maguire was near him, but was Maguire short for the pass, or did Maguire do that? Or was it her?
Referee!
Come on,
Son of a bitch!
I need to see that again. That was so brain dead. Whoever did that.
Sancho's done well today. I don't understand people moaning about Sancho.
Well.
No, he's been all right.
There's no fucking argument from me.
Yeah. I wouldn't say he's had a great game, but he's been. I think he's been good.
Kind of want him to do.
Yeah.
This is what we've been wanting to see from him.
Yeah, nice little tricky balls in behind.
Getting involved. Like you say, you said it earlier, there was a chance where he could have hit it first time, but still not perfect.
Bit shot shy.
Much better.
Yeah, definitely.
Much more effective, causing problems constantly.
Yeah.
I think people just like to moan, man.
There's certain people as well that like...
And Anthony's playing all right, so it must be Sancho today.
Players who don't really have a massive fan club.
Come on. Free kick, Bruno. That's good.
Oh, right in there, and that should have someeone's head on it.
No one was in that
from knee height on the 6-yard line. Yeah.
Played Ericsson. There's one... 6 months ago, Wan-Bissaka does some madness there,
Oh, that's awful, Bruno.
My Bruno.
There you go. Sorry.
He knew what he was doing.
Bruno.
Right.
Thank God Maguire was there to clean up.
Maguire knew. He knows what he's
doing. He did know what he was doing. Throw him. 67.
Lardy-dardy, stop trying to steal. Oh, is it still only 67?
I know, man. Clock's
the light's
backwards,
shining on the time there, so I can't see it.
It's dragging now, man. We need this second goal.
Yeah, we do.
Because after Thursday, I felt really bad, man, about top 4 even.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. We can win today. If we win this,
especially
Newcastle Spurs draw.
Yeah. It was so nice to see Newcastle and Tottenham lose yesterday.
Did you watch any of those games?
I watched the Villa game, but I came from gym late, so I missed a little bit.
Villa absolutely deserved that win back.
Unai Emery
wasn't even close.
And then
they should have scored 3. That goal that was disallowed was like a fraction off on it, to the point where Watkins is barely getting an advantage from being that far offside.
No, but they kept doing it, and it was like once they scored and it was offside, I thought Newcastle are going to shut that down now.
Yeah,
and then he did it exactly the same again.
I know.
No, like you said, Emery.
Come on, they closed down his options.
And Spurs, I watched the highlights, were fucking terrible.
So I was watching the Chelsea game.
Oh my God.
And then once I knew Brighton had won that, I just knew Brighton had won with 20 minutes to go.
They're just hopeless, aren't they?
I put the Bournemouth game on.
That's mad that Spurs get it to 2-2 and in the 95th minute Bournemouth get the winner.
Maddest thing with Chelsea,
Bournemouth deserved it as well.
Yeah, it wouldn't completely stun me if Chelsea finished second next season.
No.
They're just so capable of anything, aren't they, Chelsea?
Who do you think will be their manager next season?
I think they'll go big. I think they'll
try and get Zidane.
They ain't getting Zidane. Yes, every time, Tony, you tell him.
Maybe.
I think it could be Poch.
If I was there though,
I'd try and get Jose
he even
back.
Said like he wouldn't go to.
Just talking to Jose back
to Barcelona because of his Espanyol links.
Like, thing is, as well,
would he be the same with Chelsea and Spurs?
I doubt it. I don't know, maybe.
Also, could he make the argument that Chelsea aren't Spurs' biggest rival?
No, also, they are rival.
The thing with Jose,
it's not Arsenal.
The thing with Jose as well, he's not Abramovich anymore, is it? It's like
Chelsea hates Spurs more than
he might have a bit of that.
Yeah, but that's because Chelsea haven't got a good rivalry. Tottenham have.
Oh, unlucky.
You know what I mean? Chelsea have got Fulham, who are half the time not even in the Premier League. Arsenal and Tottenham is an actual rivalry, in it. And Arsenal Spurs, Chelsea Spurs is a bit.
Hey!
Who was that? Victor Lindelof.
I really want Victor Lindelof to win loads of trophies for us.
I hope
mainly because I want to see us win loads of trophies, but also because I got a match-worn Lindelof shirt.
Have you?
So you want it to be worth a bit more money?
Yeah, that from
a few bits.
I think that's my cue to go to the loo.
Toodaloo. Weghorst. It looks to be coming on. That's got to be for Martial, isn't it? How are you feeling about that?
Well, we know why it is.
We knew
it's not like we can be upset about a substitution that we've all expected. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've also, we've seen less from Martial probably in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. He has faded in the game, hasn't he? It's not just a precautionary thing. He's not been as involved. It's a lovely pass, Wan-Bissaka. He's been so good today,
Here we
it's
go.
A great cross. Martial! Oh!
He had to score
that. What the fuck?
He had to score that. Because then you can take him off and it's done.
That's really poor, that is really bad. It's a free header. No one is even touching it.
He's going to go back across the goal.
Yeah, surely. Why are you heading it straight down? Head it back.
The one thing I would say is it's quick cross, but even then you put the power
on, you're a striker.
back opposite.
It's not me. Like Bruno should have done better with his as well.
No, he should have scored.
Yeah. He's
I'm just
2
trying to
yards
explain
out.
maybe why he hasn't, but
That's such a shame that. Because like you said, he goes off into the sunset, game over.
still think he's played well today, but he should be scoring that chance there.
God, this is my worry.
Hopefully, though, after today, another 60 minutes under his belt.
Yeah.
If he plays Thursday, get sharper and start taking them, but he's got to take that chance.
Yeah.
Should have scored today.
RDman07, I don't know if it's Roadman, Radman, Redman, could be anything. Our woeful ability to convert attacking pressure to goals all season could cost us again here. Ten Hag has got to do better with this team in getting them to score when they have dominance. I don't think you can. You can't make Martial get a ball in the back of the net from 2 yards out. Like, that's not coachable. That's not a tactic. That's just a player not being good enough in a moment.
Played.
Like, Ten Hag, as people say, it's a bit of a sort of Twitter term, but Ten Hag, I think, is sort of coached a 3-0 here. Like, we've had loads of possession, we've had loads of pressure, we've had really good chances, but the players haven't scored. That is the limits of the coach. Like, that's beyond the limits of the coach. And now Forest come the other end, and a wise decision from
I
Harry
think
Maguire
Maguire
not to
has
touch
done
that.
well there in not touching that. Is
Yeah,
it a corner?
very much so. Martial missed a header from 2 yards out.
Really?
Yeah, or 3-4 yards out, like inside the 6-yard box, yeah.
Should have scored it.
He should have scored it.
That
This
would've
is
been that way, wouldn't
really,
it?
genuinely, well done for Maguire for not going for that.
Oh, it's just come off Lindelof.
Yeah, Neville's saying the same. If he
I don't
touched
even
that,
think he
Can't
knew
have a
much about it.
second
I don't
on-
think he made a decision.
Second
I think
on
it
goal
just
in
went
2
past him.
games, that'd have been a disaster.
Yeah, corner to Forest, but yeah, we should have been 2-0.
What is this 6-6-8, 6-9?
Again, they've won another header at the near post there. Corners are so dangerous. This is the thing, isn't it? Teams do this against us.
Do you know?
They just pack
They just
David
know.
De Gea out, and they know he's not going to come through a crowd. Look at him; he's fucking nowhere to be seen, is he? Really? There's a fist, two foot behind the header.
He should
There's
have
a
scored.
fist.
That's kind of like where from Marshall's header was from.
No,
but his
right,
went
okay.
down.
The ball came across him, and he went like that, and it's gone like this side.
It's
of
gone
the near
too
post.
straight, hasn't
yeah.
it?
Instead of going back across goal, he should have scored.
Bit of rustiness as well, I suppose. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
but-
You've got to get back into the swing of things.
I know.
But in terms of this game,
Yeah, it's rustiness that might cost us points and trophies if we're not careful.
played Jaden.
Well done, Jaden. I'm glad he's getting a few more minutes as well.
But I'd say
Find a pass.
Who's
Good
our
pass.
best
Vegas
player
come
in
on
this
for?
game?
I've not seen.
Tom.
Martial. Go on. Man on the back post. Cross it. Yes!
Yes!
Oh, how is fucking Navas, man?
So fucking lucky. Honestly,
how has no one followed that in?
I think he's
They
just
all
that
did,
touch.
but they're all past
that
him.
touch suck it past
There
everyone.
was 3 people at the back post waiting to tap
Don't
it
fuck
in.
about there.
Oh,
Hey,
good
how's your
touch,
touch,
Dallow.
lad?
Well done.
Oh my God.
Don't give it him back. So we can fuck it
Well,
up
why
again.
have you done that? Open your body up, man.
Look at this, literally queuing up at the back post. This is brilliant from Anthony, by the way. Oh,
That could have gone anywhere.
I know. Because that's
got a
going
strong
right to the
hand
back
on it, hasn't he?
post. Yeah, he has.
If he gets a little less on
Oh,
that,
it goes
who was that?
between...
Jaden? Or who was in?
It was Sancho, Bruno and Vegas at the back post that it went
Fuck
amongst.
That's definitely a
See, this
3-to-1
is annoying,
ratio
like-
of men.
It's mad how you can... Like, Forest fans are buzzing and encouraged by the fact that we keep missing.
Yeah.
Like, they are literally gaining momentum by us missing. That's such a shit thing that, like, we should have players in the squad that don't let that happen. Like, fair enough if they're playing well, but they feel upbeat because we're playing bad
Played
in front of goal.
Casemiro.
Come on, Vegas.
Casemiro's been better in this half.
Yeah.
Thought he had a poor game against
No,
Sevilla.
I agree.
Yeah,
Look
I
rusty.
agree. Forest passing it about. Are you watching the Lakers in a bit?
I will be, yeah.
Good game, that. Good matchup, I think. Well done. Good touch, Bruno. Come back, come back.
Bruni.
Well done.
Bruno.
How is he fat?
Maybe Bruno's man of the match. Here's Big Veggie.
Yeah.
I think for
Good
me,
pass.
Bruno is.
Yeah.
Jaden's been good though as well.
Yeah,
in
he
my
has,
opinion.
but I was thinking,
But
especially
Bruno's
that
made us
first
tick.
half was ridiculous.
Yeah, and the
Bruno.
passing
and
to
even the
Martial for
second
the
half.
assist. Well,
Like,
the pre-assist.
played.
Ooh,
The,
well done.
the shot he had saved and just some of the other stuff he's done.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
goal for
Eriksen's been
Sancho,
excellent
man.
as well. Hopefully,
Now
someone will
Martial's
score an
off.
absolute
I need
world
to
in
put all my
deciding
goal
for us.
power into Sancho.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some football there, boys.
Beautiful stuff.
Right, run it in.
Gap,
Run it in.
gap,
It's
gap, gap.
fucking
Well
shit.
done.
Oh,
Brio-
Diogo!
Oh, score!
Yes!
fantastic goal! A fantastic goal! Anthony there, fucking hell.
Yes.
Anthony with a fantastic
Quick
run
DM
there.
him, DM him.
Alexi, DM him.
Message him.
He'll reply.
Reply on the pitch. Oh, fantastic.
That is well worked.
That is phenomenal from Anthony, by the way. Yeah. That was brilliant by Anthony. That might be the best thing he's done in a red shirt, that was fantastic. Run, found the gap, pass one, pass two, and then a beautiful ball into Dalot there. And a lovely little finish as well on his right foot.
Hey,
look at this.
look at that,
Man, God!
there's your thumbnail.
Fucking get in.
You
Massive
can tell when
goal.
someone don't score.
Oh, he's just drinking it up.
He's done about 6 celebrations.
He's like-
I'd be doing the same.
Yeah, he's like Vegas when he got that goal against Sevilla.
Do you know when you see those like TikToks
against
of
Betis,
like
sorry.
impressionists and a picture flashes up and they do like George Bush?
Look at this. Look at that.
That
There.
honestly,
that ball
is
is
brilliant.
perfect.
That is
Goal and
brilliant.
assist.
Yeah,
Look
brilliant.
at that, driving into the gap.
Has he just become man of the match?
Pass
We were just
one.
talking about Bruno,
Oh,
Sancho.
that-
As he just tips it in his favour.
Brilliant.
Goal and an assist.
That's exactly
He's
what
beat
we
4
want
men
to see
there.
more of him.
Finish.
Brilliant, Anthony.
Finish.
Hey.
Finish. That's like Ronaldo goal, isn't it?
Yeah,
Ronaldo
yeah.
bursting into the box.
First
Yeah,
Premier
touch,
League goal.
pop. Oh, well done, Dalot. First Premier League goal. Good stuff.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Good touch, crikey.
So
He's
I
been
want
good today,
3-0.
Dalot, as well. Like,
I need
that's good as
3-0
well.
for my Super 6.
Super Sixers.
By the
Touch.
way, if you play Super 6, join our league, Club S6. Sorry to plug it here, but
Oh, go on.
we got
we
some
don't do
beating
one,
fuckers
touchy.
to do.
Getting on our, stepping
Good
on our
touch,
toes.
Anthony. Come
Club
on.
S6.
Round out with a goal.
Oh, Vag. Oh.
Oh, there's another goal, should I say? Vag.
Vaghorst.
Vag horse.
It'd be funny if he scores, just the fact that he loves a goal against Forest will become the new thing.
Can watch match of the day tonight. Chelsea, Tottenham.
Man like Fred coming on for Ericsson.
Arsenal. Who else? Liverpool going to lose against Leeds tomorrow. That's mental.
There's a game that you can't pick a loser for,
I
isn't it?
know.
Liverpool versus Leeds. Ericsson.
What are we doing?
Applauding Christian Eriksen.
Right.
Love it. He deserves it.
It's mad because Liverpool are just done now, aren't they? Like they're out of it.
Is this updated points? Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm so glad the Newcastle twats lost the other day. You know what it is? They're forcing me to hate them. I don't even care about them.
Do you remember the Newcastle era under Keane?
Yeah.
When they were...
Remember my friend that I said was from Vietnamese?
Oh,
he
yeah.
support Newcastle, funnily enough.
Okay.
The only
That's
Newcastle,
a foul!
The only Newcastle fan that lived in Birmingham, I think, ever.
Was that because of the Keegan era?
I don't know, because he supported them when we were in reception, which was just before that.
Right, because I can understand, like obviously,
Do you know what I
when
mean?
you're a kid,
Like
you
it was
see,
just before that.
Right, that's
Maybe
a
it was
bit
Andy
bizarre.
Cole or
It
something.
might have been, because Andy Cole obviously was banging him in money this season before he got into the Premier League. It's mad, isn't it? Because I don't know, I always think that, if my dad were a Mad United fan, would I have chosen? Do you know what I mean? Because like when I was a kid, what was the team that was always on the telly?
Without trying to
Liverpool,
offend
innit?
anyone, I feel like you have to support your dad's team.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
I didn't.
That's
like,
what mine was.
Yeah, I'm glad, but I was not given a choice, just like my kids haven't been.
Yeah, you don't get choice.
No.
It's like I can't remember. When people go, I've supported United since.
Yeah,
I don't know when.
You just know.
I don't know when.
It's
Like
just-
I known I support United for as long as I've known my name's Adam.
yeah.
You know, one of them ones.
Some of my earliest memories involve me liking Man United.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like warp. Like I used to get. When you used to go Blackpool or somewhere,
Yeah.
and the gift shop would have like dummies and rocks and all
That was
those
a right
things.
ball, that.
But they'd also have like certificates.
Yeah.
Number one Manchester United fan.
Yeah. Like a
You'd end up
mug.
buying all that bollocks and all
Man
that.
United fans' bedroom do not
or
come
Bart
in.
Simpson
Yeah.
pissing on a Liverpool shirt.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even have a car, but now I've got a car.
No, I've got. Put it in my Tonka.
I got a car sticker that I tried to stick on my wall, but it won't stick because you have to stick it backwards.
Put it on your Tommy Tippy.
Thank God McKenna's gone off anyway. I'm sick of seeing his stats.
Do you remember when this Emmanuel Dennis fella left Watford and everyone was like, "Who's gonna get him? He's
You're
got
like,
nowhere
United
to
should
go."
get him. People wanted United to get him. He's a
He
baller.
scored against us, didn't he? In all his last
There would have
game?
been people telling you 12 months ago he's better than Marshall.
Yeah, it's like the whole Dan James is better than Marcus Rashford.
I want to know where them fuckers are that told me fucking Saka was better than Rashford as well. You should have fell over there, son.
When he goes down, he gets a penalty there.
Too honest for your own good. Who's there? Who's there? My dad. Fucking hell,
Fred
Fred.
just went into like ball to me.
I'll whip it back post.
Clip to back post. Activated.
Who's back post?
Doesn't
No one.
matter. Activated. That was a lovely
In his head,
goal.
Fred
that.
went,
Honestly, genuinely love seeing Anthony. I'd love Sancho to do something similar. I know he's been good today.
Sancho's been class.
No, he has, but what I mean is seeing him do something that is genuinely brilliant. Like, that was really, really good from Anthony. I love seeing that because he's someone that gets so much shit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like, that was just great
And he
wing play,
gets
that.
undue stick because
Yeah.
of the price tag. And people want to have a go at Ten Hag signings.
Yeah.
And he's the easiest one.
Yeah.
Because you can't go Casemiro's crap or Martinez's crap or Ericsson's crap. Or even Malacia because it costs pennies.
Yeah.
So Anthony's the one where you can go, you spent 100 million on him. Yeah.
Fraud.
Yeah. It's like an easy one for rivals to have a go at.
Yeah, just well done, David. Just boo
We've
it.
been keeping a lot. You know how like I have this.
Yeah, and he's on
Vegos
it.
and thing is basically fighting there.
Go on then, yeah. Well done.
Let's go dribble mode.
Well, come on.
You know what? Get him in the book because he's away there.
Oh, come on! You silly fucking. All right, it's all right.
Yeah, take it back. Rewind.
To be fair, he said straight away, I'm not playing play on it. I'm not.
Yeah.
You can't just do that.
He looks
He's
knackered
got
and
them mad
he's like
veins in his
limping
head,
and like.
The ref's head. Mad
Oh, yeah,
veins.
yeah, if you're.
What?
Mad veins.
I don't think I might
He's
have.
like a. His head
Yeah, but
looks
he's
like a
working out all
testicle.
the time, isn't he?
Did my 10k
He's
today.
got-
I
did
did my
you?
10k today, fam.
Do you
How
actually
fast?
do 10k?
Yeah. Got a route that's spot on 10k from Eccles to Stretford, near where he used to live,
Fucking hell.
near Moss
That's where the
Road.
footballers live, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
not
like for
dead.
Eccles
Down the
FC.
canal.
He lives in
Yeah, I love that
Eccles.
one. That's always his new Eccles. That's the first thing he said. He's not dead. He's just moved to
that from?
Eccles. From east is east.
No,
He says my son is dead. He's not dead. He's just moved to Eccles.
My son is dead. I watched these. I
Really
watched
just
it about
disowned
4
him.
times when I was like 10,
Yeah.
and then I haven't seen it since. Used to
I
love
watch it like every year. I watch it
Go on, Bruno. Look at Fred
maybe
Sinner.
twice a year.
Oh my God!
I thought
that was him.
I thought
it
remember
goes
when
straight
Zidane
in.
had that penalty against England and the ball got stuck in the
Yeah.
net?
I just
I
thought
thought
it just
that
gone
happened.
straight in top bins.
Honestly, he's been so good today.
He
as
had
well.
that dip and swerve on it as well.
Oh my God.
You see that little kid?
He's been really good today. Someone should have told him ahead of time there.
That's a foul, ref. If that's a.
I just feel like it's like Regos. You think, oh, it's not.
It's
a
like
foul.
Fellaini.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
get and Peter Crouch. They don't get fouls
But
because
that
they're
is
too
a
big.
foul.
Yeah, like, well, you can't be. It can't have actually hurt you because you're too big to be hurt. Go on then. Yeah, Fred. Passy.
Go on, Bruni.
Well done, Bruno.
Come on, 3 up.
Yeah.
Give it him back. Too close to him.
I think we saw this the other day, but I was looking on chatting to my dad yesterday about it. Bruno, in his career, has missed 2 games through football-related injury. Like,
That
through
is
injury.
unreal.
Like
Yeah.
not an
As a
illness.
central midfielder. as well.
He's only missed 2 more.
COVID, innit?
He's only missed like 4 more or something through illness. He's missed 2 games. He's a central midfielder who plays 50 to 60 games a season, plays every minute of every game, and he's basically
He needs to
never
man
missed
up
a
if you
game
ask
through
me.
injury. That is
Missing
astonishing.
games through illness.
He's 28 as well. It's not like he's
Nah, it's
20.
ridiculous. But you know what? It'll catch up with him.
tackle.
You know.
What?
It'll catch up
Casemiro's
with
got to be
him.
careful.
Oh,
doing
no, I
things
meant
like
that.
You know, like
Do
Rooney.
you think? I hope not.
I hope it doesn't.
But
he
Rooney
will.
had a few injuries here and
Thing
there.
is,
didn't
Rooney
he?
though. Like
Ankle
I
injuries
love Wayne
and
Rooney,
mental us.
but he weren't looking after himself
No.
long term, was it?
That's true.
And
Do you know
also,
what I mean? I don't think Bruno's going out.
Bruno's
drinking
got a little bit
14
more
pints
of
Stella
that.
on his day off.
no, and Bruno's got a bit more of a when a tackle comes in, he'll jump. He's not. He don't dive, but he's like he does a better job of protecting himself, I think, than Rooney did. Rooney's
You
a
always
bit more
knew Rooney,
crunching.
because of the way size of him as well.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult to keep your weight down as you get older.
Yeah.
At 16, he was built like bloody
Yeah.
40-year-old, well, 30-year-old man.
And you see him now, it's no surprise that he's
No,
put 2 stone on, is
not
it?
at
Like
all.
that, anyone could have predicted that.
I love Wayne.
Well done,
Rooney.
Harry.
I do.
I really want to
Yes,
interview
yes, yes,
Wayne
yes.
Rooney.
Yes.
I will either do that or watch it.
Yeah.
Either or on this channel.
Naked.
I'm not bothered. I just want it on this channel.
Yeah, I
That
love
one
Wayne
that
Rooney.
did. Who was it? He did the Everton one with Maka.
Baz.
Oh, that's a good
Toffee TV.
done well
Really
there.
good.
Well
Really
done,
good.
Harry.
That.
Yeah, I
I
want a
watched-
similar one on his United times.
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
like watching 2 mates chatting.
I bet he still thought everyone was shit.
Yeah.
See? Do his skill.
Yes! He was going to head it. He should have head it. Why didn't he head it?
Foul him. Get across to him.
And then he grabbed the geezer's ankle, you know, when he left. played
Harry.
Lindy.
Oh no, Victor. Well done, Victor.
That's
He
not
tried
a
to
foul.
foul Victor there.
Oh, yeah.
That should have been a
Thank you,
booking.
ref.
He's
No,
tried to
I
stop a
thought,
counter-attack
I
there.
thought, what the
Sorry,
fuck?
Vegos. Do you know you're playing a game of football?
Vegos is
He looked back like, oh shit, there's a ball here.
I reckon my touch is better than Vegos.
Unlucky that lad.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Right out there, he just got under it. Like, it would have been on there. It was a little
Bottled is
Patseroonie.
trending.
Patseroonie.
It's not good, that is it?
Who bottled? Oh, Arsenal.
Yeah.
They're
only the
shit,
second
aren't they?
team of all time to drop, second or third team ever to drop back-to-back 2-goal leads in Premier League games. It's that rare to do that.
They're so fucking shit. Like every start was in their favour. Like any team that's been topped by January or whatever has won the league. Every team that's done this has won the league. Every team that's has won the league. And they're going to be the outlier. They're going to be the ones who every team except Arsenal because they're fucking shit.
Like, do you remember how the other way around it was
brats.
every team except West Brom? Do you remember when they did the Great Escape?
Yeah,
They
the
were
Great
always
Escape.
the one.
Under Brian Robson, do you remember?
And then
Like bottom at Christmas, survived.
they're going to be the only one, aren't they, Arsenal? Go on, Jesse. Isn't it weird there's just an era of United players that just were there for a long time but just didn't barely win anything? Like Chris Smalling just barely won it. No, they didn't though, did they?
They won
3 trophies.
They won like
But do you know what I
a few.
mean? But for being at United for 20 years.
When
to
you
win 3
dream of being a
trophies.
Man United player,
Yeah.
you probably go, if I've won 3 trophies.
He said it with us, didn't he? When
Yeah.
you did that interview with him, he said like, you know, you want to win Champions Leagues and leagues.
Yeah.
And you never won any. You never even got really close to
No,
that.
and he's been at United since he was 6 or whatever. Like,
And he would have seen a lot, like, there's pictures of him with, like, Yap Stam and that, you know what I mean?
Fuck off.
Bruv, I'm better than
Right,
him.
wake up here.
I'm better than him,
Wake
bro.
up.
I'm better than him.
Fucking switch on. He looks like he's just lost his confidence to me.
yeah, he looked
I think
he
he's
was
gone
better
from
than this before.
He's gone from being.
He wasn't.
He wasn't this bad, Macca. He wasn't.
No,
Like,
he
he played
You know when everyone was running
24
around saying
games
he was
on
amazing?
the spin.
He
No,
wasn't.
I've never been. He's amazing. I've never said that. But he was effective to a certain degree. Now he's just gone. He looks like he's just.
But none of his effectiveness was down to his ability with the football.
Like,
It was
if you
down
look-
to his work rate.
Yeah.
Which,
No, I'm not.
granted
not
is-
knocking that. But
is
like,
an
you look
amazing
at
thing to
The
have.
Carabao Cup final, or whatever. He did a job.
Yeah, and he got
Do
an
you know what I
assist in
mean?
that game.
Like, there was Leeds away. He did a job. Now he just looks like he's like completely gone. He looks like he thinks, "What am I doing here?" Right, getting booked.
Go on, David.
How is that not a booking?
Was that Loddy?
I was going to go and grab hold of Fred's head, but it's all right. Casemiro got sent off for less. He's so chill, isn't he, Fred?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I'd like to interview him, you know.
Fred,
Yeah.
he only speaks Portuguese, doesn't he? They'll tell you about him in the mix on
No, won't they?
And Mitten, I was stood next to Mitten, and they brought Fred out, and I said to the guy who brought him out, I said, can I have a word with him after he's finished with Mitten? When you can try, he just doesn't speak English.
Do you know what, though?
But
I
Mitten,
think
'cause he's
some
like,
players...
you know, Mr. Uber journalist, like,
Yeah.
speaks Portuguese.
Some players, I think, do that, though, as well, where they actually do, like, when we were chatting to Anthony,
Yeah.
he doesn't speak English,
Right.
but then off camera would do little bits of,
Right, okay.
hello, how you doing? Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Like, not great, but, like, just not good enough to want to do an interview in the
I
language.
get that.
But, yeah,
Because also, you can stitch yourself up. Can
That's what I mean, yeah, it's not worth
Say
it.
something like,
a dodgy translation or
yeah,
whatever.
I think the manager's a dickhead. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like when Casemiro came in and did him, didn't he? Because he don't speak English, did Portuguese interview with him.
I reckon in about a year or so, Casemiro will know English.
Yeah. He strikes me as that kind of guy, doesn't he?
Yeah. Good win this.
We'll never die, we'll never die. Given,
Go on, Slabhead.
given we're away to a team that's kind of fighing for their safety,
Yeah.
what happened on Thursday,
4 of our 6 best players.
everyone
are injured.
losing around us, the injuries, this is beyond what I expected.
I think
I
this-
wanted a jammy 1-0 win.
I think this has been a mint before.
We've
hasn't
actually
it?
dominated
No,
this
no,
game.
I'm with you,
yeah.
I'm with you.
I'm like, yeah, more like it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Especially once you get that second goal and you can look at the whole picture
Yeah.
without having the stress. We've controlled this game. Chances,
Players-
they've not had a shot on target.
Players that you want to do certain things have done the things you want them to do.
And now look at the league.
Sancho, Anthony, Bruno.
Yeah.
3 points clear of Newcastle, 6 points clear of Spurs with a game in hand, and those 2 pairs of twats play each other next.
Spurs is the crucial one, isn't it? Because they're the only one that can actually catch
We
us.
play them though as well.
Newcastle, if we
We
finish
should
behind
beat
them, it's
Spurs
shit,
now.
but we're still
Like,
top 4.
We should beat them.
Who?
We're going to batter them at their
We
ground.
should beat them.
Remember when we went there?
They
Beat
were
3-0?
woeful. They were woeful against Brighton. You got away
Come on,
with it.
Jayden.
Referee gave it him.
Oh, Jayden, that was so good.
Yeah, and you were awful against Everton. Everton were unlucky to draw that.
Spurs?
Yeah, and Everton down 10 men for a good half an hour.
How do they play under this new guy? Is it sort of
Well,
more
everyone,
of the same?
nah,
No,
Stellini.
Sean Dyche.
Everyone's saying it's the same. It's not changed anything.
Well, why?
And that was on Match of the Day last night. I know you can't say Match of the Day is gospel, but
Yeah.
they were laying into him and they were
You
like,
listen to Jermaine Genius?
I have no issue.
But it makes sense, though, doesn't it? Because he was his
Taking a lot of
assistant.
drugs.
So he's not going to be much different in
Go on.
thought. Go on.
Go on.
Whippy.
Oh, Aaron Wan-Bissaka blocked it.
You've saved it.
Wan-Bissaka just stopped that.
He knew it. He said sorry straight away.
That's 3-0.
He even said, my bad, my bad.
Oh,
I reckon that might.
Look, see, you went, my bad.
Go on, another chance.
Can I get another one?
He's been good though.
Go on, turn the
Wan-Bissaka today.
screw.
You watch his filthy.
Let's get our goal difference to plus 8.
Oh, Megs. It wasn't, but we give it him.
Yes. Go again. Oh. Yeah, no point risking a 50-50 there, is there? Hold on, Harry.
Big header there from Ali Maguire.
Wan-Bissaka kick in the air there.
We need to just get Varane fit for Sunday, you know. It's not a few weeks.
That's a foul, that.
He's punched him?
Did he punch him there?
No.
Give it that. Just give him a little. Didn't he?
Do you know that video of him waiting for Messi is so cringe?
Just that. Just a little zipper.
No, look, punch.
It don't count. I wasn't even looking at him, ref. Let's have a look at this again. As he pulls away, does he leave him a little dirty hook?
And then smiled at
Let's
him.
have a look. Pull it away and just give it a little whipper. He does.
Why is it on his face?
He's on his
Why is it on his head?
Does it?
Look at that. You absolute knobhead. Get up.
It's
Pathetic.
a little punch. You're allowed to do a little punch.
It's a little.
That's a child's punch. Do you know what I mean? Back in Jay's day, that was legal. That
He
sort
hits
of
his
punch.
kids harder than that.
I do. But not anymore. It's frowned upon.
It's other kids harder than that.
Woman from social services says you're not allowed to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
If anyone's watching, you know.
Yeah,
I
I just came round the other day.
Bruno
Correct
Fernandes
player of
played
the
a
match for once.
I think that's
Gary Neville's probably said he moaned too much for him. Fucking Gary Neville. Man wanted to take everyone on strike and he's the one who's moaning too much. Jesus wept.
Oh, well done, Jay.
Jadon Sancho's been so good.
James
today.
Sancho's
on,
been nice.
Sancho.
Go on, I like that as well. Go on, keep
son.
running.
Yeah, he said, fuck you.
Full
this is
90
my
minutes.
1-2.
Good performance out of Sancho today. It's a shame he's not had any output at the end of it, but it's a good day.
Nice one.
Today was a good day.
Yeah, it was. 15 seconds left, just no injury. Go on, Harry, just give him a little blockage. Needs that Mr. Muscle after that because Maguire's blocked him.
Yes,
Go on.
Casemiro. We're not Brazil.
Tasty!
We're Man United.
Samba soccer
We're not
again.
Brazil.
Nice!
Aaron Samba
Go on, pass
soccer.
it then!
Oh, you ruined that. We
fucking
would have
ruined it
scored
there
there
for
if
you,
you
dickhead.
carried on.
2-0 full-time Manchester United with the much-needed win there, especially after Newcastle and Tottenham dropping points yesterday. Pulling away in that top 4 table now. You look at that. 3 points clear of Newcastle and crucially 6 points clear of Tottenham with a game in hand still. Newcastle play Tottenham. We've still got to play Tottenham. That is a massive win, isn't it, Jay?
Yeah, massively. Like you said, especially after the results yesterday. And it's just the performance as well. Like Maka was saying earlier, you would have taken a 1-0, a scrape or whatever. But I thought we pretty much dominated that game. They had a few set-piece chances, but nothing major. And the players, like the front three, I thought they all played the part really well. And then you look at Bruno, got man of the match and deservedly so. That was Bruno at his very best today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think 2-0 in the end. It could have been 3 or 4.
Yeah. Adam, thoughts?
Yeah, buzzing with that win, especially after the results in the league over the weekend. You just want to win this game no matter how, even if it's a bad performance. But I thought the performance was good. We had a European hangover from Thursday. We're missing our best 2 centre halves. Mm-hmm. You know, we'd made a change at left back as well. Diogo Dalot's playing out of position. So when you look at all the changes we've had to make to the defence to keep a clean sheet, it's huge. Yeah. And then I thought, in the absence of Rashford, I thought Martial, Sancho and Anthony were amazing today as a unit. I thought Anthony was very, very good. You know, if Bruno wasn't man of the match, you're looking at Anthony with the goal and an assist. But I thought Sancho was excellent for Manchester United today. Probably should have scored. And there are those moments where you just wish, stick your foot through it, son.
Yeah.
But I think if you take that composure and that calmness away from him in those moments, you lose the player that he is. I think Sancho was absolutely fine, and today was another good performance. So
Yeah, I thought it was really
all in all, very good, and Slabhead even kept a clean sheet.
He did. In the comments, click the link to go and head over to matchratings.io, where will be you can put in your match ratings for all the players, and head over to the Stretford Paddock supporters group as well. The password is Stretford_Paddock. Join that. Give us your match ratings. We'll be going over those in the review with me and Jay in a few minutes. Also, is it automatically redirected? Absolutely. Stay where you are, because we'll be back live at past for the full review. So stay where you are, get a cup of tea, and you'll automatically be taken over there. Oh, it's like a bus. It stops at the Watchalong, but the final destination is the review.
All the way over.
Sorry.
Come on, Jay. For God's
Sorry.
sake. Manchester United 2,
Messages.
Nottingham Forest 0. Head over to matchratings.io in the comments. Thank
Subscribe,
you very much,
Stretford Paddock.
Jay. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you in a bit.